We are indeed back. Somewhat back anyway. What are you playing? We'll have to see. We will have to see. What's up, Spada Fever? Long time, yes. Long time no see indeed. Let me just check. Okay, cool. My chats are working. It's been a minute, Spada Fever. I've been good. How have you been? I've been trying to stream more, that's for sure. Getting this streaming business happening. Professional. Lots of real stuff going on. Haven't, yeah. It happens. Although as much as we want to get back on the grind, I haven't been playing much SoloQ either. I've just been away on vacation as well, so I'm still unrusting. I am still trying to play well. What is Cagel streaming? Is it still on? Wait, Fly vs BLG is still on? I thought that would have been over a long time ago. Okay, hang on. We're going into this for sure. In hovering gold? Yeah. In hovering gold? Yeah. You're one of the biggest climbers, actually. Oh, it's an interview. Who won? Did FlyQuest win? No. No. Or is it not over yet? What's up, Tokyo? What's up, Yuki fan? It's not over yet, right? FlyQuest look more stressed than playing Pokemon Unite with the Sundays. There's a lot of transfers from League though. You mean like transferable, like fundamentals, or what do you mean by that? Transfers. I haven't played it, no. Knowledge? That's cool. I think League Fundamentals actually transfer to a lot of things. What's going on? I'm curious as what's Oh, it was right there. Wait, what? Oh, it's here. Yeah, tempo, 100%. I think tempo is in every single one. Let's take a look at what has been happening. Oh, it's Oh, they lost this game. Oh, they won the first game, and they lost 2 games. Wait, did they win this game? No. Oh, wait, no, they're going to win this game. Oh, wait, it's 2-2. Wait, it's game 5. Oh, my goodness. If FlyQuest beat... That would be absolutely insane. If FlyQuest beat VLG. I think... Inspired recording a jungle gap. Exactly. Did he get this game? Wait, maybe this is a... Maybe this is a vid we got to make. Wait. Do we watch game 5?
Oh, the interrupt! Oh, tonight. Knight in danger. Immediately the deadly flourish. Masu's got the kill. Vengeance for Knight's earlier play in the mid lane. 25 minutes and 30 seconds.
Do we watch game 5? That is the question. I think it's pretty hype. I don't know. We might have to.
BLG don't even look like they're going to try to respond.
An uncontested Baron. BLG are running out of options here in game 4.
We may just have to watch. I think we are.
On now, very low as well. Spiraling Despair connecting onto the jungler as Quad's got a flash to make sure that he doesn't get killed by Elk. Nice max range, Chains of Corruption. Quad is sniped down, but it buys enough time for the rest of FlyQuest to claim their Baron.
Yeah, they'll be happy that one still. They have so much pushing power here. That plus Hex Soul and the range that they have on this team, BLG are just going to get pushed in over and over and over. The siege will be inevitable from FlyQuest. So BLG, they have to look for a Maokai angle on the side to just get some sort of dream ultimate and like a very quick pick with Rakan. But I don't think FlyQuest have any reason to expose themselves to an overload play. So
quite frankly,
I'm hyped. When's it starting? A minute? Okay, let's keep watching the rest of this.
Now, Whippo up 1,500. Inspired 2,500 gold lead here on this Trundle.
And you can tell because of the double 80 carries, focuses in on the early Randuins for himself. He is just going to be so tanky. Can we go one game without glazing Inspired? I don't think so, because he is that good.
He's running the show here, man. He is.
Yeah, Inspired has been having an insane
you remember back to game 1 in the series, his Sejuani.
Insane MSI.
Perfect Sejuani game. And now, here in this game number 4, his Trundle showing up absolutely huge. Otacon is live on the bottom side of the map. BLG are around, but you're 6,000 gold behind at 21 minutes. BLG got to be careful about every play.
It's on Kindred right now.
Jungle support synergy
She's okay.
is just on point right now here in game 4.
You're good at her. You can pull her off.
FlyQuest know that they are stronger. They want to try and force BLG into an uncomfortable situation. Knight is split pushing on the other side of the map, trying to get some goal back for his team. Whippo applies the slow. He's hunted Knight down.
Yeah, Whippo wants to at least force Knight to use the buster shot, and there it'll go. But now, another point of pressure for FlyQuest. Another beautiful deadly flourish off the back of Busio, setting it up, and Elk is dead. Enemy 80
Well, BLG lost with like the Maokai, the G2 comp.
Just trying to keep the wave put as On and Beishuan try jumping in, forcing the flash. Knight with a little bit of vision control. Omasu though, Knight jumping in, forcing the flow glove. It's a 1-for-1.
Beautifully done by him.
Jumps in. The FlyQuest 80 jumping in, forcing the flash. Knight with a massive shutdown there to kill off the FlyQuest 80 carry.
He has no jump reset. Maybe we play some Trundle today. Inspiration from Inspired. Inspired by Inspired. No, we're not playing. We're watching game 5. We'll play after.
But now the Soul is alive in 20 seconds, and BLG have lost their mid laner. Meanwhile, Inspired with a 3k gold advantage is poised to secure the Soul for FlyQuest.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of that gold still to spend.
Well, I need to move my cam, actually.
Meanwhile, did spend his, and he had that very early Sterix come in for the last couple of plays that we saw. Objective bounties are on the map because of the giant lead that FlyQuest have, but really it comes down to the Soul as the breaking point here. Do BLG have any magic of their own to extend this game, or will FlyQuest just claim it?
14-3, favoring FlyQuest with the Hex Soul at about half HP. BLG looking for some kind of an angle to try to approach.
All right, we're ready for a bit of a co-stream.
Under pressure. Nature's grab fires out. Whippo still here in the front line. On goes in for the charm on to Inspire. They've already got him low, but it ain't gonna be low enough. Masu with the first kill. FlyQuest.
But should we watch the Casual stream or should we watch a YouTube stream?
He finally dies.
Versus BLG. Casters, over to you one last time.
Thank you, Lore. Thank you, Dom. This is the 6th silver scrapes of MSI 2020.
What do we think? YouTube stream or Casual stream?
All-time BO5s in an international event going the distance.
I'm like nervous for them. This is actually insane for NA.
This is it. Everything this afternoon comes down to one last game. FlyQuest take the first one, BLG take the next two. Game 4 is a dominant performance by FlyQuest, and now only one of these two teams gets to stay here in Vancouver and keep competing after the next game.
How you feeling, Kobe?
We were already getting so deep in our Fearless Champion pools.
Yeah.
This last game is going to be insane compositions.
Yep. Yes,
We're going to go so deep, especially on the last few picks here, that you really have to lean into those creative minds.
He is good.
They have. FlyQuest, they're very well known for having super deep champion pools, trying to always get very creative, and really focusing on team fight as like the theme that is always going to bring it together, because this season has so many objectives and really focuses on that. So I'm thinking already things about like
FlyQuest is NA's team. BLG is BLG second or third seed? I can't.
We could get really deep.
I think that's second.
That's what I was gonna say. Last year, in Game 5,
BLG is China.
is where we saw the
FlyQuest is America.
From FlyQuest, and that time it didn't pan out. But we have only seen FlyQuest learn
And this is
develop,
whoever loses goes home,
this
knockout.
situation Before, at the precipice of making an upset happen, at the chance to get revenge against the LPL.
I don't know why. I'm legit nervous for them.
Took down an LPL team, or North American team took down an LPL team. Let's see if they can do it today.
Wait, what did he just say? When was the last time?
An LPL team was the last time they took at the chance to get revenge against the LPL. 2019.
2019 was the last time.
LPL team.
2019. So that'll give you some context.
Decide to continue their Rumble bans. They've already banned Nami and Skarner.
If they do, I'm kind of scared of a Camille Gallio comp from BLG. Bin's Camille is exceptional.
Sometimes,
and they definitely pilot Camille Gallio
All right.
well.
Let's do this.
I think that's smart.
I'm gonna try and
From the pool.
yeah, just provide my
As you mentioned,
commentary.
we're so deep in the mid lane pool specifically. Yone gone, Oriana as the Casio with all the other 8 you can see on your screen. You have to imagine that mid lane priority rises pretty significantly.
Oh,
and there's
Gallio.
the first lock-in for the
It's gonna be Camille Gallio
It's
game, isn't
flexible, of course.
This
They
might
can
be
go into
Camille
both
Gallio.
mid or the bot lane. They can potentially play it top. We don't typically see Bin on a champion like this, but in the hands of Knight, in the hands of On, it could go either way. The
Camille
Caitlyn,
Gallio
at
here
least,
might
was
be,
something we haven't seen from BLG before. Right now, of course, this is just a bit of a hover.
It's like a
Banned a lot on the
it's like a you go back to comfort kind of thing, you know? In game 5, you just go full comfort.
FlyQuest.
Yeah, FlyQuest banning out the Nami, the most common traditional pairing with the Lucian, but we know that Braum and Melio are the other two that teams will often try to pair alongside Lucian specifically. Inspired, just the man of the day for FlyQuest.
No, he's not gonna do it.
Very curious
Lee Sin?
what they're going to lock for him in this one.
Yeah.
I was about to say Nocturne, Jarvan, Lee Sin, the kind of the main junglers you're thinking
Lee
about.
Sin, wow.
Lee Sin for Inspired in game number 5.
All right.
Okay, if Inspired pulls this off, he's just the
He
man.
needs a mid laner that can facilitate this. LeBlanc.
Like,
is
he's
one that
just
kinda
the
comes
man
to
if he
mind,
pulls
but
this off.
Galio already, you're a little bit put off by that pick.
And then you're looking at a comp that has Lucian, LeBlanc as the carries.
Yep.
Not a lot.
Wait, I should have
of
changed my
late game scaling. Requires a lot of heavy
my stream
focus on
title.
execution.
Ah, it's fine.
I like Nocturne.
Lots
Yep.
of globals here.
So much
BLG
dive.
layering it
You
on.
can feel the Camille coming.
Gosh, felt it at the very beginning, even before they locked anything in. Okay.
No, it's fine.
Honestly, I'm less scared of this because if they could save their picks, so okay. So this does have tremendous side lane pressure as well as team fighting. So lots of flexibility and options here for BLG.
Lot of dive. Again, assuming this Galio is being played in the mid lane.
I think someone that I
Has the
coach,
possibility of being switched into support.
wait, no, it was Ruined.
Now we'll have to wait
Yeah,
and see as
Ruined
well. As
is
soon as the top
the guy that I
side
coached
BLG, a
yesterday
lot
is
of
actually
dive at
here
their disposal.
watching live.
I think the possibility of
This would be crazy. This would be a crazy thing to watch live.
But I guess FlyQuest is worried about the amount of engage that they have. Leona, the last engaged support really available.
Exactly. This deep into Fearless, Game 5, your options start to dwindle. You can see the Alistar.
Oh,
the
right,
Will,
'cause
the
it's
Rakan, the
Fearless.
Nautilus, all
That's
of
why
these
he's
additional
playing-
engage options off the table. So FlyQuest will prioritize Leona.
Yeah, and Leona Lee Sin is an amazing jungle support combo. And with the way that Inspired and Busio as well together have been playing, that is...
I feel like Braum Caitlyn is super high.
Fearless is
bar
actually so
already.
crazy because I never
There's
played
always
Fearless when I was playing
Sivir
competitive, but
as well, things that fit nicely into this
I don't even know how they do
position.
it. Like, how do they have? How can they play so many
Consistently
champs?
banning it away from Elk so far in this series, so that shouldn't
Yeah.
be too much of a surprise. The question is, what do they ban alongside it?
Oh,
I
they're
feel
full
like the
series bans,
Braum is
right?
Super high prio. On the other side for BLG, I think they should continue to just pinch this mid lane pool, but I'm strapped for really what mid laners there are left.
We have seen
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Options, the Taliyah, the Ahri, the Aurora, Annie,
It's
Ryze,
crazy how many
they're
champs
all
these
removed by Fearless.
guys have to play at a high
Gragas
level.
will
It's
be the choice
crazy.
instead, removing another
a
one of
good
those
ban.
potential engage options.
Also just a good safe top lane pick for Bwipo as
Yeah.
well. And weirdly enough, I thought like Kiana is even stuff I'm thinking about in mid lane. Like you could have like AP top, AD mid.
We'll see.
Let's see.
It's always so fun when you get this far into Fearless. See
Currently,
what the
I
teams
like-
come up with.
Currently, I like BLG's
All
comp
of
more.
these extra bans.
Syndra is still available too. What else of the more common?
Currently, I like
That
BLG's
Braum
comp
ban
more,
kind of
but
as we expected. What is
basically,
BLG
FlyQuest just have to
top lane?
pick.
I guess like Sivir.
What are they gonna pick? Better disengage? I don't even know what they can
Sivir's
pick.
kind of the one that stands
Right now,
out.
BLG's playing a full dive comp. Technically, like
Ash is a
super
possibility.
disengage
well.
counters that.
They could go for resets.
Jinx, yes. Could go for a lot of long range. Jinx in these late game fives has a lot of value just because of the lack of backline threat.
Global
that
pressure
often
as well,
exists.
yeah.
Like Jinx
Yeah,
and
they
Lulu
have-
could
they
be a
have-
possibility.
The crowd's getting... Masu loves baiting the crowd with these Teemo hovers.
Let's see what else. There was a sign. We just
We're
had an
gonna see
Urgot
the
sign
Urgot.
for Bwipo.
He's nodding.
That man's prayers have been answered. It's Bwipo Urgot into Bin Rumble in Game 5.
Bwipo has so much confidence in
Urgot?
his
I like Urgot here with his
You know,
comp.
Urgot one tricks.
You just like
for a
one shot one
long
person
time,
and give
investing so
like that.
much time
Urgot ult
in
reset.
on this champion, liking to scale with it.
But this is the thing, there's always the possibility of that Gallo being flexed.
I'm very
Right
interested
now
to
the
see
Shen's
what
being
what
covered.
mid here.
Could be sent towards the top side of the map. See what the final lock-in is here. And it's going to be the Shen. We don't know where this is going.
Either one could be support still.
Oh, and a Xayah to round things out. How could I forget about Xayah? A lot of independence. A very strong
Wow.
laner as
BLG's
well.
comp makes so much like
Honestly, I think
sense
that
together.
Flyquest's
There's so much
composition is
synergy.
quite Short range. I think both
Full
an
dive
Ashe
comp.
and a Xayah would work really nicely.
There's
Just
so much global pressure.
Wait,
and
Xayah-
the
wait, they
extra
could-
engage from an
wait, they
Ashe
could've-
arrow
wait,
now
what is
does
this,
look
Is it
very
Lucian?
good there for the BLG side.
Oh, it is just
See if they
Lucian
lock in.
blind
They've
bot
already
lane.
got
It can't be.
semi-globals from Nocturne and Galio. Now 2 true globals from Shen and Ashe. Only the Rumble doesn't have a semi-global or full global contributor
long range,
for
though.
this comp.
damn
It's
long
like
range as well.
BLG's comp is super ult reliant, and then FlyQuest comp are super like
Mark surrounding. I don't think you can afford
not
to
ult
sit against
reliant.
too low
They
mobility
can just
to
fight
this
whenever.
composition. Oh, game 5 Zillion.
North American Magic!
Oh, game 5 Zillion.
Somebody get Bjergsen on the phone.
Is Bjergsen here? Where's Jensen?
Zillion? Oh
North
wow.
American Classic! The Zillion!
So Zillion was their idea of like disengage or like anti-dive, I guess.
Wow!
When you have this much
I don't think it-
dive,
Oh,
the
I don't know.
revival can be the difference
Let me think.
And when we think about the
I think
range
Urgot
of
is good into
FlyQuest,
this.
the
I think
bonus
Urgot is good into these
movement
champs,
speed
but I could also
FlyQuest
see
is
Urgot
going
just
to
getting
get.
one shot. But the thing is,
question have they cooked too much?
okay, the Zillion pick
Have
is
enough
really nice.
damage
The
'Cause I
Zillion
look
pick is
at
actually
this
really
BLG
nice.
composition and you can see how
Because
it all
BLG's
fits
comp is very,
together
is
seamlessly.
really
The
telegraphed.
wall
It's just
combo,
like you
the
know
pick
exactly what it's
potential,
gonna
the
do.
globals, the
And
attack possibilities on the side lane. For FlyQuest, you've got a Zillion.
but
with a
Rumble
Urgot
is
and a
also
Lee
really good
Sin,
into
and the
these
pick
champs. I don't know.
potential is real, but
I actually don't know. I still prefer BLG's comp, but it's like
BLG went for power picks that were still up. Higher tier
BLG's comp is really
FlyQuest
straightforward,
have gone
easy
for
to execute,
pocket
and then
picks.
FlyQuest is kind of playing the
They make
higher
it
skill
work.
ceiling comp.
The final fist bump between the coaches after our
So let's see.
Game 5 draft is done. BLG, like you said, Kobe, they're going for the best stuff they can still see based on expectations.
Tier
FlyQuest,
lists.
I'll tell you what, if you told me that I would get 10 guesses to pick the mid laner this game,
Let's
none
see.
of them would have been Zillion.
Do you believe in the tier list or do you believe in the magic? We shall see.
I mean, I feel like the crowd believes in the magic, but BLG, they are a resilient team. They've been pushed to Game 5 many
Here we go.
times before.
Game 5 North America.
Speaking of those Game 5s, throughout international
They kind of deserve
competition
this,
history
but
in LoL
I mean, you deserve it if
esports,
you win, right?
North America and China have gone head-to-head 7 times.
Do they get the word? They do.
Of those 7 times, North America has won once and only once. You mentioned it earlier, Vedius. It was the MSI 2019 semifinals, Team Liquid versus IG 3-1 Team Liquid. This would be the first time in 6 years, the second time ever, if FlyQuest clutched this. But for BLG, a team that
How's
has
the,
been pushed
volume?
to the
Is it-
brink
is it
many
loud
times
enough?
against
The,
many opponents and proven their mettle. If they can stop FlyQuest here, they make a convincing argument as they move forward in the lower bracket.
They certainly would. Brush, he
Oh,
goes
he's not
out
in
of the
vision.
brush.
He's not in vision.
Wait, what?
Also, what are you doing? He has to pop the cleanse. He takes a ton of damage. Half his health bar is already gone, and the minions are here.
Interesting.
He has to pop a potion. He can't recall.
Interesting.
Clicking game
Interesting.
5 costs him half his HP. The pop will be gone as well. He starts with the E. The BLG bottom lane
Oh, well, I
already
mean,
finding an
It's
advantage.
just bot lane is
A
just
minute and a
legit
half
over,
into
by the way,
game.
for FlyQuest.
Oh, and the zone denial.
It's so tragic for Masu there as On dashes in immediately for the taunt. Masu and Busio down to half HP.
It's what nerves can do.
XP, Busio has gained access to XP.
That's
but
literally
Masu
what
has
nerves
not.
can do.
He's yet to get a drop of XP.
Oh, that
This is
so
absolutely like hard. This is
painful.
absolutely shattering.
I
It's
talked at the
shattering
beginning of
to
last
have
game
something
about
like that
how
happen.
games 2 and 3, you saw
Something
so
that
much
you would that they
domination
would
from
never
the
like
BLG
mistake that they
bottom
would
lane
never
in the
ever
games
make.
that BLG won, and now at the start of game
That
number
is just
5,
like some weird thing
things
that
are
happens.
starting absolutely rotten for the FlyQuest bot lane duo as Elk and On are in total control.
This just completely warps the lane. This is domination. How far can BLG extend this advantage? I mean, the wave is now
This
going
is
to
like
push into them slowly. And
absolutely
they did
shattering.
invest the flash from Shen, but he's got Hex Flash.
There he goes again. Hex Flash taunt. Busio still only level 1 on this Leona. Gonna take even more damage here. Finally, that wave is gonna be shoved forward, and you can see Elk will hit 12 farm before Masu has a single minion.
This is absolutely brutal when everything comes down to this game on the big stage. But under pressure, under the push on this tower, we see Nocturne coming over.
And the good news is that Inspired is in the area. He can look to defend, but of course BLG using this pressure to put the pressure onto Inspired.
As a smite.
Exactly, Inspired in danger, but it looks like he does secure his blue buff. Beishwan ready to try to flash, but his first blood over to Knight.
Wait, what?
He solo kills Quad underneath the turret and he gets away.
What's
is
going on,
happening? We need a replay.
FlyQuest?
I was too focused on what
Can
was
we just
happening in the
remake?
jungle. Inspired loses his
Remake,
flash, and Knight
remake.
on Galio gets a solo kill in the mid lane.
BLG, when all the pressure is on, they are outstanding, getting advantage after advantage here in just the first 4 minutes.
So a good trade, and the 1v1 has the level advantage, doesn't get the level 4. No, he does level up.
Just walks up and taunts him. Full combo.
Oh my, just full combo.
Easy.
Phase rush to get him to
Wow.
safety as well. Well played by Knight. If the damage wasn't enough, the mid lane
absolutely
just adding
heart-wrenching.
insult to injury.
You play
We
so
check
many
it top.
games, you're
Viv's doing
exhausted.
just fine against the Urgot from
And-
Bwipo here. Remember, Bwipo did have the counter pick had the opportunity to choose what he wanted in
Okay,
this matchup.
like,
It's going to get even worse, Flowers, because when we look at this bot wave, they... Oh, Knight's here!
Oh, Knight's already made his way in with a Justice Punch, and now Masu and Busio, they aren't fighting in range of the turret, so immediately BLG try to get as much as
Stamina?
they can. The heal from Busio's
I'll tell you
great.
guys something. Stamina has a really big part in playing best of
And
fives.
so Knight is just taking advantage of that.
The amount of
pushing
mental
underneath
stamina you need to play a BO5 on a world stage is insane. You legit, after a BO5 like this, you are exhausted. Exhausted worse, like you just ran like a marathon.
Trade. On gets the kill on Busio, as now Knight's looking to make a play in the mid lane once again on a quad, who's down to 250 HP. On versus Masu in the bottom.
Okay, I think, I mean, I have no idea about this mid matchup, but I'm sure Quad is, you know, I'm sure he can play Zillion, but this is just why, this is literally why, like, you know, just going with comfort is so important in these situations. Over, like,
I mean, Masu getting a kill in that bot
The-
lane 2 versus 2 was
the big brain
really
pick.
important for FlyQuest. The fact that he was able to get the kill on gets the
How
kill in
over is it for
exchange
Fly?
means that he gets a
It's
huge influx of
pretty-
gold, and after all of that pressure, he's
it's
been able to
pretty
get the
bad. Like,
experience
it's
advantage.
really bad. Even the bot wave
So
now
have a
is,
look at that bot wave as well. I'd love
Lucian
to
wasn't
see
able to
them
get his wave in.
segment I hope that it's actually, I think this is a fine state for FlyQuest.
is it
which
slow
means that he's
pushing
now gonna
back?
come to
Let's
lane,
see.
He spent some gold, and he should be a lot more comfortable in this 2 versus 2.
Yeah, it is actually slow. How did that even happen? How did it slow push back? Wow.
Does move on over. Inspired finishes his clear to the bottom side.
How's BLG's wave bigger there? He wasn't even able to crush
Make
it.
sure that he's got some information in the area, but the only information he's going to get is Nocturne is here. If he's not careful, Beishuan does shoot the Dustbringer back at him, and with On right beside him, there's no way for FlyQuest to contest the
Wrestling
pixel
for
push control
wards.
war.
Yeah, the wave should be slow pushing towards them anyway, though, so they can collect there.
Look at the pink ward on the dragon. This is why I tell you guys, right?
And then once you push
Right?
that pink
What I
wave,
tell you
you
guys,
can
pink ward the
rotate over
dragon.
to the dragon.
It gets cleared,
FlyQuest
but it's
is forced to
information.
collect their wave at their tower, so should be a BLG objective.
Oops.
Leo.
Objective.
Yep, BLG with total control over the bot side river. Level 6 now for both.
Even
of
at the highest level of play,
Big
ladies and
counterplay
gentlemen,
from Quad.
the jungle
It's been a
gap
while
dragon
since
ward
we've
is
seen
there.
Zillion, so for anybody who forgot,
And that was
remember,
placed
you're only
by,
gonna
it
get
wasn't
the
placed
kill
by
from the
Inspired because he
ultimate
already
if
has
you
one,
actually
but
die. So the big challenge here for BLG,
now
if you get
Inspired,
someone
match
low
or trade,
enough
he's
that
trying
they
to
force
trade.
Quad's hand,
So
but
from that
not
information on the
actually kill
dragon,
them,
he's trying to trade
prevent the
camps, but
heal
nothing
in
is
these
up.
chaotic fights that we've seen.
They
The
still
whole
don't
series
actually
long.
know
Keep your eyes on
if
Inspired.
Nocturne is on it or not. Inspired's actually just, he's actually just guessing here.
Beishuan's jungle.
And then Nocturne is playing the mind game of the mind game, the jungle chess game, which is, you think I'm on dragon and I know that you want to trade, so I'm actually going to match you here. Spy takes it too quickly though, so in this case, Beishuan could not match because he didn't have tempo. Fundamentals, you can even see here.
We could end up getting a pretty big fight here in the top side if Ben wants to try to go in for something, but it's not going to happen. Recall for Whippo instead. Down there in the bottom lane, the 2v2 continues as On and Elk are going to be forced back. Busio jumps in for the shield of Daybreak onto Elk. Immediate follow-up from Masu, but now he's got to be careful. Elk is focused firing, and BLG's ready to try to turn it around.
Okay, FlyQuest have actually somehow, like, minimized, and their lane state is actually like, I mean, they're still down like 15 CS, but
Yeah, it gets a little
could have
bit
been a
dangerous
lot
here,
worse.
especially with the extra globals available on their side. Of course, Beishuan is on the top side of the map, but he hasn't revealed himself in a while. As they go over for grubs, though, these wards leading up, we'll see.
okay, let's see, Inspired, let's see if he matches or trades again. So it's another situation, match or trade, match or trade. Should we match and fight or should we trade? In this case, looks like Inspired is trading. So you can see every single time, right? Inspired, look what he does, right? He gets information here by putting his pink ward down, and he tries to trade on Nocturne because he knows he can't match. He puts vision down on the other objective, he knows he can't match, so he trades. I'm telling you guys, like, this is the same fundamentals that I'm teaching you. In this case, again, he tries to trade too much. He should have been happy with just Raptors. Because BLG, again, they know, hey, if this guy is giving up grubs, that means he's trying to trade something. He's trying to trade dragon. He's trying to trade camps. So then he just, you know, Beishuan stays on the grubs, and it's all about resource management as well. They don't need everyone on the grubs. Like, you know, the Shen and the Galio can go protect the bot side camps.
No real damage threat there. Knight can back away.
See here. Quad is building up here with the tier. Maybe he goes the
Inspired
same build
thought that he had
Nemesis
more time
went
than he
with
did.
Los Ratones, with his Seraph's Cosmic Drive and Imperial Mandate. But it's going to take a bit of scaling for that champion. FlyQuest trying to weather the storm. BLG's continuing to build their gold lead here. And with when the globals come right back up, they could just force again. The Ash Arrow plus Nocturne ultimate and Galio ultimate will be close together.
It's a huge combo. Shen can jump in with the Galio there as well. Elk forcing Masu all the way back. The very end of the volley hits him.
Movement.
But now Busio and Inspired.
E to Shen and ult Leona. I mean, ult. Oh, okay.
Elk has his summoners ready and immediately drops the clans. Inspired looking for something else, but Beishwan's also already here. On's the target, but he's not the right target. Elk with the slow on Busio.
Small win from BLG. Nocturne.
Not to overchase.
Actually, he didn't have ult.
Still with 1/4 of the cooldown left on his ultimate, and BLG do not want to
Small win. Wrestling for Vision. The Vision wrestle is very important here. Poking. Vision wrestle.
They have good pressure and they have great setup around the dragon.
You see, neither team have done dragon yet, right? Neither team have even tried to attempt to do dragon until they believe that they have a big enough advantage. Oh, this guy's dead. Inspired's dead. Insane.
BLG have found the heart of FlyQuest, and they're tearing it out. Inspired, second death this game. Busio might just die here again as Quad drops.
That's the Vision game as well.
Shift, and it looks like BLG are ready to wait it out. Quad gets taunted up. He has to flash away. Busio surviving at 100 HP.
It's a disaster.
Only in time for the Nocturne to show up.
So they only start that dragon until they know that they can win the fight.
BLG are up 2,500
Because they had such an advantage in terms of vision, in terms of just everywhere as ahead. They also should win early game because Galio is way more of an OP champ than Zilean.
We were looking at these ultimates, BLG immediately using them. Bwipo here getting roasted under the tower as well.
They're also just losing. They're just losing 3 lanes, you know. Losing 3 lanes. It's not really a jungle gap. It's just the way it is. It's the way League of Legends works. If you have 3 losing lanes, it's hard to play jungle. Okay, just looking for a kill here. It's going to be a disaster for Fly. I can already tell it's going to be a disaster for Fly. Let's see, does I got pop off here? It's a Knight show. Yeah. So many tools.
BLG get 3 and FlyQuest just look lost.
A house that was filled with hope is being.
And then, like, of course, Inspired is getting desperate, right? When you're 0-2 down, you feel like you need to make something happen.
4K gold lead. These globals are stopping FlyQuest from doing.
Feel like you need to get a kill back. You need to do something, which is kind of true. That is kind of true. He should feel like that. But
on the bottom side, and you can see the FlyQuest staff know it. Everyone can feel it.
This event has been an event where champions with globals, with semi-globals, have been very powerful. And this is just showing it once again here for BLG.
FlyQuest tried to get a pick onto On, but Knight is in range. He always has that prio. The arrival of Bin just melting through Inspired. He's first to fall, meaning the BLG still have a numbers advantage. But then the Nocturne arrives, again guaranteeing that numbers advantage. Quad gets taunted, so he can't even use his ultimate available, or feared rather. And then the taunt.
It's sad. I would have really liked to see Fly win this game and move on in the tournament. That would have been really interesting and fun to watch. Got to go for the underdog, but oh yeah, so BLG was seed 2, yeah.
9 and 6 in game 5s. FlyQuest in organization history are.
But also it's sad. It's sad for a great team like BLG to. You'd want to see them further in the tournament.
13 minutes in, Knight goes in to cut off the escape route for Bwipo, and now
and
he and
just
Bin
dead.
are looking for another kill. Beishwan shows up.
And Knight has 5 kills.
And BLG are almost 5,000 gold ahead.
And BLG
so sad. This game is going to be like a.
MSI is finals.
It's going to be like a 20-minute win.
2 years. Let's see, on the road again. They do mount a little bit of a defense. You see the Zilean coming over to rotate as well, but there's no real threat there. There's no real damage for FlyQuest, so it's not much of a threat.
And I thought to myself after seeing this draft, in game 5, Knight, arguably your best performing player, you want to put him on a Galio? Wow. You can see what this man is capable of, regardless of the champion that he is playing, the impact that he is constantly able to have.
Okay, that just doesn't make sense.
1.6k gold lead over a
You want to put him on a champ like Galio?
His presence
Galio has the
is
most
on the cost
agency
of
ever
Yeah, his
to
Galio
carry.
has always been so incredibly good, and they're just showing it here. BLG.
Just because it's not like a quote-unquote carry, like you have
It is gonna
agency
have
to
be a mistake
carry,
from them at
to
this
make
point,
plays,
Flowers.
to
Yeah, only one
win
kill
lane.
for FlyQuest. That one that they got
It's not a
back in
support
the bottom
champion.
lane.
The Zillion has been invisible early on. We know the champion struggles early, but it's had no impact. Now, again, BLG making another play. It's Beishwan and Knight, the
But I see what
arrow,
he's saying.
ready to join up and guarantee they've got a little extra firepower, but they still don't
Oh.
have the kill secured. Beishwan with a Dustbringer on the very end.
It's so
Whippo
miserable. They're
alive
just too
with
weak.
a little bit
They
of
can't
HP.
do it.
Capture minions.
Oh.
Oh, they get him low. He was down to 20 HP, but he lives. Inspired's not gonna. And that's another kill for Knight. 11 to 1. BLG. Slamming game 5.
Look, Knight is laughing.
Just being
Okay, I think I'm gonna queue up.
suffocated.
I think I'm
They
gonna
can't
queue up just
respond to
because.
any of the proactivity coming through from
Actually, we'll
BLG.
see how long my queue
Anytime
is.
they try to
I
make
want
a
to finish
play,
it off,
the
but
globals just come through. These picks are working wonderfully for
Pretty
BLG.
sad.
as
Pretty
they
doomed.
Completely shut FlyQuest down.
Masu's Lucian trying to get something back here on Elk, but the calling just mostly fired into a minion wave. The Zillion has not done anything early. The Lucian Leona that was supposed to be powerful ends up losing because of a slight misclick early on that cost Masu half of his health. Inspired, who has been so critical for all of FlyQuest's success so far today, is off to a 0-4 start as BLG have focused him down, and Whippo's counterpick has paid
I wish
no
they could
dividends.
replay, you know, the game.
Their endurance
Without,
is
I mean, actually, they made a lot of
just
mistakes that were not
to
even
go
to
the
do with
full distance here
the bot thing.
clutch it back.
Actually, the bot is
The
actually the only
previous
lane that's actually doing
game.
fine. Everyone else is
Here
just
in
running
game
it.
number 5,
To be
they're the
honest,
ones with
that's
plenty
actually incredible. That's
left
actually
in
so
the
well
tank.
done from the FlyQuest bot lane.
BLG,
Masu
man,
especially.
the caliber of this team. Kobe, you
To
already
come
said
out a
it, they've been
lane
back-to-back
only
MSI
20 CS
finals
down in a
row.
game like
They don't
this
wanna be
is
stopped
actually
anytime
like
soon.
incredible.
Inspired, trying to get
Like
away from
literally
that
incredible.
heroic entrance as Busio throws the defensive sword
That's when you
flare.
know a player is
BLG
really good.
still
When they can
going
do that,
forward.
you know that that guy is
Inspired,
like
trying to get
an actual
away.
superstar.
Whippo's in the middle of everybody, but BLG's too far ahead. FlyQuest lose 4. BLG
That is
lose nothing.
well, that was already over,
Kill to
but that is the
ban.
GG.
It's simple devastation. An admirable attempt from FlyQuest as they respond to the offensive plays from BLG. But it just isn't enough. They're too far behind in gold. The mid tower hasn't even fallen yet, and it's a 7k gold lead for BLG.
So deep in a fearless draft, and looks like they're going to start to get the rest of these towers. All these outers are so low. Dragon picked up at the same time. BLG know they have complete control of the map, and they can take it all.
It's not a common sight that at 15 minutes into the game, you see a half HP 80 carry step up to finish a turret while the enemy mid laner with flash and ult is standing right there. But that's the reality this game. BLG are so far ahead on, just going to continue looking for opportunities here. He can easily escape from Busio. FlyQuest scrambled to defend, but the fight still looks
They
like
also
this.
just, I mean, they
Let's
try
take
and
a look. They
disengage
get
the
Gods
Galio ult, but
Inspired started it out, and BLG, once the Galio comes in, there's no escaping. Elf even flashes forward here to finish off the extra kill.
It's a good Leona
well, they
ultimate,
couldn't even
but
kill Knight either.
again, it's just a matter of gold. They don't have the resources needed. They came so close to killing Knight. But you can see the frustration on Whippo's face. They come close, but to be this far behind this early on makes every fight so hard.
It's nigh impossible at this point, right? We're talking 8,000 gold, 18 minutes into the game. You've got the two.
This is one of the biggest
for
stomps I've
stat
seen in a
bonuses as
while.
well.
Like,
Kobe, you already mentioned it, but
one
I
of the
just have
biggest
to
gold leads
reiterate,
I've seen
it would
watching in a
take
while for this
massive
time.
Mistake from BLG to lose from this point. They have absolutely dominated the first part of this game. All of their lanes won. Everybody was locked in, and they've been playing this global comp together beautifully.
I think we
Remember
I think
the
we just
quote
watched
that I
in
told
champs
you?
like
When it looked like FlyQuest were down 9,000 gold earlier in the series.
Yes.
If you don't have faith, why are you even here? This game, that gold lead though, is like almost a full 10 minutes, almost 15 minutes even earlier into the game. Much more suffocating, as well as the extra restrictions put on to the composition with Fearless mode coming in. You just look at the possible opportunities for FlyQuest, and they don't have a lot of these tools, you know, not a lot of range available to them, you know, not a tremendous amount of wave clear. It really does feel like an iron grip here on the game for
Yeah, where's my client? My client is bugged.
The smallest individual gold lead on BLG. Beishuan up 1.2 thousand gold over Inspired. The largest individual gold lead is up there in the top lane. 2,500 gold for Bin's Rumble.
And even some of the tools that they do have for FlyQuest, like a Leona ultimate, long range, you know, maybe you can get a pick with that. Guess what? On already with the Mikhails will nullify the pick. He can Shen stand united, 2 teammates, anyone who gets caught out here. So many members of BLG can cover each other because they have all of these globals. So let's take a look at this move from Inspired now. It's very dangerous territory to go deep, but he has the rest of his team here by mid-brush. Otacon's available, and objective bounties have been on for a long time, so
Yeah.
maybe they can look to cash in on some objective bounty gold.
We've seen miracle fights happen at this MSI.
I'm playing some Kazakhs. After I saw that game of
Desperate for one.
I saw what's his name? I saw Velio playing it. I want to play some Kazakhs.
Well, they're
Looks
going
fun.
to need the most valuable revive of all time. A 9,000 gold revive from Quad is the prescription here for what ails FlyQuest, because otherwise BLG have just been so much better here in Game 5. On does get tagged, tries to get away. Solar Flare slows him down, but no stun means On gets away. BLG still grouped up around this bottom side, around the Otacon. FlyQuest using resources there. Now BLG confident to try to step up a little bit further. Knight waiting off to the side on a control ward. Inspired hit with the arrow, hit with the Nocturne, hit with the Galio. Inspired's already gone. And now they're not ready to stop. Masu gets another early Zillion ulti from Quad, so they immediately change their focus and switch over to Busio. BLG 17-1, 10,000 gold lead.
Cleanly executed once more by BLG.
Is the game good over, guys? What do we think?
Combined with the Shen, means the dive comp is just so effective. The amount of follow-up, the chain CC they have is ruthless. And BLG extend the advantage.
GG?
10,
I think it might be GG.
17 kills to 1.
Yeah, this whole series had been
Alright.
close.
NT FlyQuest. I do feel bad, but we're playing the bug. Yeah, I think Inspired in this series, or just at MSI in general, he's pretty good. Pretty good performance. What's up, Total? All right. Pathing to bot lane kind of game. Try to be too creative with a hard draft. That's one way to put it.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Consume and adapt. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, I mean that draft was very difficult. Exactly. And BLG like just went with comfort. Oh, I'm missing Mundo jungle.
Minions have spawned.
Hopefully, oh wow, Zara's getting some plants down, damn. I mean, I need him to not... I need to not have my red side taken. Playing around bot this game, top lane has chances on 6. I'm gonna try in this stream actually just to play well. It's my one goal. Looks like Mr. Mundu has started bot side. That's pretty wild. Nocturne dying level... Oh, I guess he was level 2. Basing. Bot lane fighting. I don't know if this guy had flash or not. Secure the kills. I have some time here to get a deep ward and then I can just go back to the scuttle. Oh, but this guy's crossing. Oh. Oh. Nice. Mundo decided to, he decided to chase the kill. Very, very quick little adaptation there. I mean, I would have given up the scuttle if they just both ran in, but... got his path downloaded again. Okay, nice buy. Probably won't be able to invade his raptors just because he's actually still ahead of me in this clear. Does Kha'Zix fall into farming jungles? He does, I believe. But he's an assassin, so you just need some creativity with him. Mid basing has no TP. How am I gonna punish this Mundo? I mean, there doesn't always have to be a punish for it, but oh, if Mundo shows top at all, we just instantly do the dragon. Because he might do something top, but he shouldn't. And if he doesn't show, then we just do nothing as well. Now, because he didn't show top side, we kind of expect that he's going to bot side. He should be ganking bot any second now. Spare time here. I want to just sit behind my bot lane. I think Mundo's here. He's either on the dragon or he's ganking bot. Oh, he could be on Drake though, which kind of sucks if we do this. He's kind of has to... He's flipping it if he does the dragon. Or I'm going to ward. If the Zara lands anything, it's a kill. I'd have to commit for this now, though. Yeah, here he is. I think the Targon showed me, though. Yep. Okay, no, I'm here now. Good fight, though. I mean, even if just chunking this guy is not bad. It's looking like it's going to be a bit of a nothing burger. It'd be good if I had a water for Dragon, but... we should kind of wrestle for the vision. Oh, he's got plan. Oh, their bot lane's messing up though. The bot lane trolled. You can block Qs for this guy, but that's about it. No, I'm trolling. Oh, that's a really bad ult. Okay, that was a really bad ult. I tried to dodge the Q, but... okay, spare tempo time's about to be up. We just clear this and back. I know Mundo still wants to go for his like bot side camp, so... I'm just gonna base right here. Kinda sucks if I get stopped here, but... there is also a chance that like Mundo gets a little bit creative here and just does the drag, but... he loses. This is like low diamond. Aurelia, let's see her body language. She might try and get a plate. Nope. Yep, so there we go. Mundo did it. He's crossing now. I don't really want to show. He might just try and find me though, because he's kind of stronger here. Ah, okay. They protected the top side. And their support is also here, which means if their support is here, I just gotta respect. I have jump now again, so I'm not too scared of their invade here. But here I just want to clear my weak side as fast as I can, and then... I mean, it is what it is here. It's a give and a take. I want to instantly try and move to dive bot now, or take his Gromp though. If Mundo wants to keep crossing back and forth, then he's just not farming. Because I know he still has his top side camps to do now, so I want to move straight here. I'm just going to skip my Raptors so I can be there. And as I walk in, I'm going to try and hover this way to avoid as much vision as possible. So now Rakan is basing. We have one timer to dive bot here. If not, then we just... I would like to dive, but the wave is dead now. Now Rakan is coming back here. Rakan is going to show up here any second. I think chunking Rakan is also like not bad to do here. I'm just kind of zoning him. Play really slow. I should be able to just Q and leave. Nice, and then because I just have a lot of gold here for my item, I can just base straight away. So that was a really good showing of just like, you know, if enemy uses resources somewhere, then you just go the opposite direction. My topside camps are not spawning for a while, so I just go straight to the strong side here. What's up, Eldon? Ooh, on, what a demon. And now because I went straight back to my strong side, I'm going to be mostly looking to... and we can kill this guy. If he fights as a ward. If they can't crash that bot wave, I'll look for another bot gank here. Could be good. I'm really strong now, just in terms of my items. Okay, good communication on the wards. It means I can go this way. Yeah, the Twitch is running... Did he just Q to mid? Oh, he just Q'd to mid. Whoops. He's somewhere here, the Twitch. Oh, never mind, he's not. Topside camps spawned back up now. I can just do Krugs. Actually? Oh, okay, he TP'd. Nothing to do. I'd like to use my bot lane pressure here to just keep playing bot side and invade. I only have to watch out for like the Silas roam though. Ooh. We can just bait this. Like I want them to feel really safe here. I want to bait them. Oh, never mind. I thought this was fine. Just try and get as much damage, but it's hard to kill. Silas is coming now. Silas is coming there, but we can fight. Oh, but I got seen. Would have been good if I didn't get seen. He still might try and 1v2. I trolled. I revealed too quickly. Oh, that was bad. I knew he was going for me, but not good. Not good, not good, not good. I could have outplayed him. Alright, see ya, Spada. Spada fever.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
I lost lots of lost slots there. I want to show top. Now we just clear back, top side down. Ult in 45. You shouldn't really think about an acceptable amount of gold. You should just think, when's it good to base? You know? If you have like a full item, yeah, probably pressing B is good. But if you have like 1,000 gold, but you have like something that you could do and you don't really need to spend it, sure. If you have nothing else you need to do and you have 1,000 gold, then yeah, like basing is fine. That was second drag. Ult's coming back up now. Twitch is bot side, so if this guy... Oh, I really got cancelled. Maybe we can just get Aurelia. Have to flash the Rakan. Still have the jump. But the fight's looking... Oh, Sarah gets out too. Nice. Really not bad here, actually. Because top and mid should get a lot. We probably just have to base here. Maybe we can kill Twitch on bot wave, but I think he's going mid. I flashed first just because I don't want to get caught by like the Rakan. Like if I get chain CC'd, flash is just quicker, a quicker thing than the jump. I have no ult, so it's just hard to fight here. I should just be looking to get farm if there is any. Oh, top. I have nothing to do here, so that really has no ult. If Ornn just fights her, it's really good. Yeah, just fight. Now let's see which way this really runs. If he runs this way, it's good for me, because then he gets isolated. And I should just jump in straight away. Nice pick. Nothing else to do here again, so I'm just going to go for the... I'm going to actually go for the Rift here. If they want to fight us here, I think it's not a bad fight for us to take. My Q does 590 damage, so I want to remember that that's my smite. No mind, they're not contesting. Mid tower low. Silas is missing though. I don't want to use Rift mid here right now. We'll look for kills, and that's about it. Or if like they walk into topside here. I think all his topside is down there. I can play on like edge of vision here maybe, but I think the fight is bad. I can go for maybe one, but I think there's wards there. I go splayed too early. This guy can just die. I was trying to judge if I thought they had wards there or not, but it looked like Twitch wasn't respecting enough anyway, even if it was warded. I would have liked to actually not evolve W and max W second this game. Like, I think E max second and R evolve would have been pretty good, but... I want a base, yeah, over everything. Insta base, try and match up with some of my teammates. And then, what am I building here? Just build. Died, bot. Died to Silas. So Wool again looked here. I'm a little bit different, like, my uptime, downtime is different from everyone. While my... This guy's dead. Oh, he has to use barrier, okay. Do I fuck this Mundo here? Don't think I do. Not with that all anyway. Okay, team died, just time to have some downtime. Dragon in 50. I think they're basing right now. It'd be good to use the Rift like once Drag is spawning, but I think this drag fight is like super lost. Let's check Scuttle. Nothing up. They have vision bot side. They're looking... I think this drag is like mega lost. The Silas is Gigafed. We need to try and find a pick before then, but maybe picking Aurelia and then it's fightable. Yep. This is not bad. We can kill this guy and then Ornn can TP to the Drake. He has ult though. I mean, he technically can try and 1v2, but as soon as he's not isolated, I can just go in now. Nice. The dragon is still alive here. I'll be able to get there. Hopefully. Ornn TP. Try and go through bushes to get here as fast as possible. This also is not a bad angle for me. I'm going to invis really, really early here. Just to... Oh, I trolled. He kite back. I shouldn't have ulted like that. Or I should have tried to... Oh, I tried to carry too quick. Tough game. This is only the first game, Joey. The Silas is just currently out carrying me. That pretty much is what it is. I think that, yeah. How do you do VOD reviews of your own gameplay? You need to have like a, you know, you need to have a core foundation, you know? Like, you know, no matter what, that the core principles is, you know, using your time well, for example. Like, if you're not using your time well, then you already know that. I can take as long as I want here. I don't need it all. If I can just kill this... If I can kill this Silas like one time... Oh, there might be an Otacon. Gosh. I didn't think about that too much. Okay, that means I just already have made that mistake. I need to try and trade. Try and rift mid. Oh. That's good. Yeah, yeah. I can just drop the rift mid and then we can go Otacon. Silas is also maybe caught here, if we all go down on him. Need to play really slow. Need to dodge his E here. They can actually win this fight here. He has on this too. The Silas played too well. I didn't check. He had stopwatch. What a demon. I didn't check his stopwatch. I used my jump. It's so important that you don't use your jump, you know? I'm not sure where everyone went though. Like, where was everyone just then? It seemed like everyone just, it was just... Actually, no, it was just like the... Zeri, I don't know where the Zeri went. Maybe she started fighting someone or something.
Your turret has been destroyed.
How do you champ RQ? What do you mean? Ah! He ended up getting the red. I got baited by his wow. I didn't check again. Rakan is coming. Just dip. Oh, chant request. I'm not doing chant requests. I'm just playing whatever. You guys can suggest some stuff if you want, whether I listen to you or not. Is you know, its own thing.
Just wait.
Soul in 50 seconds. I don't know what everyone everyone is saying, talking about the hair, but it's like one hair, it's literally just my hair either out of my face or no. The only difference. Everyone's the hair is a topic of discussion. You're about to go Baron. We're about to have a Hail Mary, I think. Positioning here is really important. Okay, Twitch saw me. That sucks. Have to play really slow. Try and just kill front maybe. I messed up my initial R. Just kind of ruined the fight. Alright, we might be cooking though. Oh, I should have played slower again. Let's go! Alright, South died. Winnable. Okay. I'm messing up a lot of team fights, honestly. If I were to review this game, I'd be like, I'd just look at all my team fights. And most likely, it's just play slower. Use more Ws. Be more evasive with R. Don't just be so like one-dimensional, like just jumping in. And these are just things that come with like playing the champ more. Champ Master in Kha'Zix is, well, not that high. That he is, yes. He's extremely hard to play. Especially team fights. Here we have to try and do something. I don't think giving Baron is like possible. I have to just hope that they hard dive the Sass is actually a demon. He played every fight really well.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor.
I think Aurelia ends. Does she end bot here? I guess they just run bot in the end. Yeah. Would you ever recommend Kha'Zix to players that aren't mechanically gifted? What do you mean by mechanically gifted? I don't think you are, I mean, I don't know. I don't think you are or not mechanically gifted. It's just like you need to know, just need to play the champ a lot. It's just champ mastery. Yeah, if you're like bad at clicking, if you aren't good at clicking, sure. But I think everything can be learned unless you just can't click well. You know? If you can click well, anything can be learned. I'm losing a lot on this account now. Now that is interesting. Now that is an interesting match history, to say the least. This is Oceania. Oceania and... yeah. This guy's like... Can I tell Freak to fix Rek'Sai already? Wow, what's wrong with Rek'Sai? I don't know, Freak. I have no affiliates with Riot Games. You'd love to see it. I think I'm going to do my unranked to Masters Tank Jungle series soon. And I think Mundo is going to be one of those champions I'm going to play. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate all the Twitch follows, everybody. What to do in Q? Oh, you mean the rework? Rek'Sai actually has a pretty high win rate. I think the Rek'Sai rework was fine. Just change her more from like an assassin to a bruiser. Yeah, I've always found Rek'Sai kind of weird, to be honest. Weird champ. I've had some times where I've played her decent amount, but I never really played her a bunch.
Do you think you can beat Skim on jungle matchup? Yeah, maybe not now, but yeah, I believe I can. I can beat anyone, even Canyon, if I want to. The Lulu, the Lulu. Bro, what the hell? What the helly? What the helly? What the helly? What do I play here? What the helly? Chat, would you make an OF? If you know you can make 100k a month from that. Would you make an OF? If you know that people would sub.
Are there any
you,
jungle champs you would recommend a low elo player to play, not to play? Yes, I would recommend to play more like ultimate reliant junglers who can clear well, Nocturne and Mumu. And I would say to not play champions that require a lot of adaptation or anyone that doesn't clear fast. Because those champs are typically, you know, the Kindreds, the Nidalees. You should stay away from those kinds of champs. The Lee Sins. Anything where you just need to have, you know, also like mechanics. Best low elo champs, I would say, like, let's see. Amumu, Fiddlesticks, Kane. What else? Yeah. Any just full clear alt champ. But an Evelyn game, Karthus. Well, I'm not even jungle, so unfortunately, there's an issue.
Doubt is the greatest enemy.
There is an issue. We may be dodging. What do you think of more non-meta champs that can clear fast? I mean, you can play non-meta champs that clear fast. If you have a good champ mastery, you can clear. You can do that, 100%. I'm just gonna dodge.
A good bank of it. Would you do it? Okay. I got a lot of answers. Okay, another question. Who do you blame in the industry? People that are having OF or
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
If
I can't give you my best Braum impression.
Now, if you don't say that you're blaming the ones that are consuming it, then
What am I logging into here?
you would open it instant, right? Using both, using both. But see, that's the thing. The one who made.
What's my main account?
Yeah, bro. If you can get a free money,
Hang on.
you do it too, probably. The thing is, you're gonna lose certain things. I don't wanna name them right now. If you open it, you're gonna lose certain things, but you're gonna gain certain things, right? But the ones that are using it is providing.
When you mention you have base VOD reviews on core principles, do you ever think up a principle? Did you ever think up a principle, or did you learn all the principles somewhere else?
Bro, boom, you gotta pay for it. People that are selling your apples,
They were created
Say shit here.
from
People are just too blinded to see it. So are you opening live?
many
Will you follow me?
games and something that is always the same.
How much did
How to use your time,
she made like
something like that.
fucking 100 million, bro.
Your awareness. map awareness. Like these are core principles that you can always like improve, you know? No matter what season, no matter what meta, like these things are always gonna apply. And so like if you're VOD reviewing a game and you're like, okay, what do I even take from this? You should be taking like, hey, did I use my tempo perfectly? Was I aware of the information on the map perfectly? You know what I mean? Did I play off that information accordingly? You know, did I, etc., etc. Did I play the skirmish like a core principle is still like, you know, did I execute? Execution is a core is something that's core that you can always think about.
Trying to marry the girl, or like what do they think they're gonna meet her? Like what is it? Chatting with AI, literally, bro. Marrying in 2025. What do you mean by that?
I went on the wrong account. Whoops.
What's wrong with marrying someone? What?
That makes sense. It's hard. Like I don't really have an answer. Like how do you review something if you don't know what to review, right? But typically, I think there's always something. And even if it's you should review things that are like constant issues, right? If you constantly are having bad awareness, then that's something that you need to think about working on, right?
The times before ChatGPT, what then? Like 3 years ago when I asked my friend, he asked ChatGPT again. He asked back then he was asking ChatGPT 2 or what?
And if you're really, you know, there are resources, right? There's like the Jungle Academy. There's nothing wrong with also like, for example, paying. I mean, obviously, if you're in the situation, right? Like the only difference between getting coached or even like joining like a resource like Jungle Academy or something like that, there's no problem with. It's not like a scam or like, you know, people are not trying to scam you by selling you something, right? Obviously, some are. It's just like it's like a resource exchange. You know, you're exchanging your resource, which is money, for your time, which is the time it would take for you to learn it on your own, right? And someone's just giving you they're just giving you the answer. So, you know.
Like I just don't get it. Or I don't know, bro. Without the tap water, you know.
They're trading. For example, me, I'm trading my knowledge of all the time that I've invested into that.
All of us.
What's up, Evelyn?
Like life 100 years ago, for sure.
You should have seen the game I had yesterday. Evelyn versus Nox. He got absolutely mind controlled by my Zyra.
Clean water, the fact that we don't need to go to hunt.
He got absolutely mind controlled.
Etc. Like it's crazy.
I saw your video challenge junglist complete and applied to my normal games yesterday. It went very well. Like always felt I had a game in my hands for the first 3 games. That's really good. It was norms. I was against Plat. That's good as well. The guy mind control himself? How do you know that? You didn't watch the game, did you?
What do you mean? Did you wake up today?
That's actually not even a bad. This game actually isn't even a bad game to review. Like I was legit getting pressured like no other. You think he's clueless? You don't think Nox is good? Damn, we got some Oast drama.
You have tap water, you don't have to hunt, etc. You know.
I always thought he was like one of the better junglers. Just being honest on Oast.
I'm not stating the obvious.
You would find this game extremely funny then watching this game.
We're fighting this. I don't think we're winning. Say yes to heaven. Bro, Lana, my goat. Bro, I need to go to her concert. Not gonna lie. Selling feet is kind of wild, bro. Like, first thing first, who's paying for that? You know, like, seeing a nice feet is... No, you know, it's nice, you know? Sure, like... But paying for that...
Wait, what does this
like,
mean?
who came
Hang on.
with that thing, bro? Who came and like, okay, let me sell my feet, bro. And people will pay for that. How did they came up with this shit, bro? How can...
Oh, never mind.
Came up with
The
this
quality of Oast is so low that he has terrible idea. Well, okay, expand further. What do you mean his idea of the game? What do you think his idea of the game is?
There are like thousands of people that are selling feeds, you know? So what about
We're watching Velia.
me paying for all of those? Or
I don't even know. He's just like, it's not even gameplay. I don't get it. It's been like 6 minutes of just like his full screen cam.
that was so bad. Play by me. Casey's 2 items. Nice.
Only cheeses.
Took 3 in a row. I'm down to do it again.
Personally, I have no problem with someone if it's a cheese, right? I have absolutely zero problem with someone trying to cheese every game. Like that's on you to. I know it's like cringe how you have to like think. You know, you're just playing solo queue. You know, you just you wanna handshake like clearing to clearing, right? But like,
For that shit, man. You're unreal for that.
does it only work in OS because it's OS? Like, do you think the cheese only works because your team's like AFK? Like, why do you think it works? Or doesn't work? I don't know if he's. I don't even know like if he's like having success with it or what. But I think cheesing is a way to get to a higher level of play. If I'm being honest. Right, I see what you're saying.
You need to get out somehow. Yo, get out, get out! I am not AI. AI would never do that, by the way.
Yeah, I can see that.
Never act like
I mean, he's adapting to his server, right?
AI gotta make you believe that it's real and not a robot, not some robotic shit, right? So it would never ever act like a robot. AI would train like.
But you could, I mean, technically, right?
Okay, if you wanna make fun of my legs, I'm pretty sure you're not even going to the gym in the first
Yeah,
place.
yeah. No, I agree with that. I agree that like you can ping towards something and like in Korea someone will do it and then the cheese just doesn't work. I mean, you're right about that. But at the same time, like, why is his team, like, why can he do something then, right? Like, how come his team, like, it doesn't really make sense. Like, if, like, saying, oh, OS just does nothing. Shouldn't his team also be AFK then? Like, the same thing? Are you saying he's just flipping a more active team every game level 1? It's kind of unlikely. Maybe it's just the games that you versed him, right? Or, I don't know. Sample size diff.
What is your issue? Oh, you're baiting all along.
Just say it is what it is and try and gank. Well, the thing is like, in high elo, if someone just starts your red and you have no idea about it, it's like, it's a pretty bad way to you can't just say, well, try and gank top now and hope for the best. It's like, it can kind of fuck the game. You do need information. You need information to be able to make a correct decision. And then if you have the mentality of like, it is what it is. Yeah, obviously if it does happen, it is what it is. You do have to just try and just get a gank. That actually is the correct play. If you're homeless as jungle, you actually should be trying to gank. Yes. You shouldn't be trying to like catch up in terms of like camps. If you like lose your entire side, you should try and gank something and then just hope the lane dies. Is my queue time gonna be crazy long time? I think it is. Ah, this is just not good. I need to go back on that. I need to go back on that other account, so my queue time isn't 10 minutes. I'm gonna wait for 10 minutes and then I'll switch accounts because the low diamond account should just be, it should just pop faster.
I'm just not wise, bro. I'm just not smart. That's all. You guys need to understand it. The eyes, Chico, they never lie. Yo, why are we tipping? Wait, take care, take care. Holy fuck, bro. Holy fuck!
Yeah, I think I'm good on that, Nick.
We lost the game.
I think I'm good on that. I'd prefer to not have 200 ping. That's just me personally.
Okay, it's not over, it's not over yet! It's not over yet! It's not over yet! It's not over yet!
I think OS is a semi-dead server, 100%, yeah.
Go, 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 I push bot. Stay.
I don't even think, like, I think obviously for the majority of games, the game quality is pretty bad, but you do have games that are like,
Bro, tower is set up!
you do have games where like Chinese students and like Korean students that come to Australia, like they play League and they're like pretty good. But semi-dead is a good way to put it, yeah. You would need to queue, like, you know, you can't just queue whenever you want. You can't just queue at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, but this listen is trolling.
Well, you can, but it's gonna take you a while. Do I run into Nathan a lot? I haven't played on my main in a while, so I don't know what is happening in high elo, except for yesterday when I played 2 games.
Brad is OP. Maybe, please, something, give me a miracle. I don't want to lose, just give us free.
Wait, how's this game not over?
Please.
Oh, they just can't end. Riven just does this too slow. Oh, they're TPing though.
Whatever.
Who's the top laner? How do they not end here? Oh, in him spawn. Okay, we're switching accounts. I don't know. We're not going to find a game on this account, I guess.
Can we?
We're going back to the account I just dodged on. How fun.
Yo, he got hooked. Kill him. Please, hit. No.
I watched game 5 of Live SBLG, and it was pretty tragic.
Yes.
To go through all those games, and then just have like that ending is so sad.
What the fuck?
I don't think it was a draft problem, honestly. I think both drafts were winnable. I think BLG's draft was way more like, it was way more straightforward, but it had nothing to do with the draft, them losing. They just made mega mistakes. Maybe nerves, yeah. Maybe nerves. Bit of panic, you know, once the ball-in situation was happening, a bit of panic. Question is VGM your ability to gank? VGM is not your ability to gank. VGM is volatility, gank setup. So, for example, let's look at this game. I'll explain VGM real quick. So VGM can be like this in this game. Like, let's just take this draft, for example. VGM. Okay, so you go through it for each lane. Like volatility of Aurelia versus Ornn. Volatility, gank setup, enemies mobility, VGM. Volatility of top is potentially, it's like a question mark. It's 2 melee champs. Gank setup for top is a big tick. Enemies mobility, it's Aurelia. She can dash around. It's a big cross. So this lane to play around is like not the best, especially not before Ornn hits 6 and you have even more like gank setup. And you go through the next lane and you think, okay, mid lane, Silas versus Nocturne, volatility, yes. Gank setup, we have a fear, yes. Enemies mobility, he has his E, so that's okay. So we have 2 ticks here. And this is kind of like an easy way you can go through to see which lane to play around. Bot lane, volatility, yes. We have like an engage support and a poke support. Gank setup, we have Zara E. It's not the greatest, so it's kind of like a, you know, it's not the best gank setup. And then enemies mobility, Rakan has the W and the E, so he's really mobile, but Twitch is like immobile, so there's a tick. That's how you can kind of do VGM. It's not supposed to be something that you are, you know, losing your mind over in terms of, it's just like an idea of where you want to path. You just want to ask yourself, where's the best chance I can get a kill? That's all. Volatility in bot lane is like, the way I see it is like, if it's double range, like DPS, if it's double ranged poke champions, so for example, Brand versus Xerath, that lane is always going to be volatile because there's no sustain. If it's like Sona versus like Soraka, unlikely that lane is going to be volatile at all because it's like a nothing lane. So like enchanters, usually if it's enchanter versus enchanter, not much volatility. If it's engage versus engage, like Nautilus versus Leona, yes, volatility because they're both just all inning. And And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. If it's like engage versus range support, like damage range support, then that's going to be volatile as well. In lanes, you also look at like summoner spells. You look at summoner spells. You look at runes. If someone is taking like Conqueror, like if Silas is taking Conqueror and Ignite, it might be volatile. If like the Ari or the Orianna is taking like Phase Rush and TP, it means like not much volatility because yeah. Pyke vs Shen bot support, yeah, that's gonna be volatile. So like mages, crazy damage, yes. Yeah, because if you think about it, like if Brand and Xerath verse each other in lane, like what do you think is gonna happen in support? They're gonna be throwing abilities at each other, they're gonna be losing health, they're both gonna be losing health, they both do a bunch of damage, so they're gonna be low, and someone being low, that is volatility. It means that, you know, whichever jungler comes first can kind of just kill them. Any good VODs to watch? PureSick is streaming a lot. I feel like I already watched this video, but is it new?
간식이라든지 뭐 야채, 과일 얼마나 집중을 해야지 이 스포츠를 할 수 있는지 좀 더 에너지에 약간 힘을 쓰는 느낌이고 바깥에 햇빛을 많이 못 봐요. 건물 안에서만 있으니까. 그래서 야채류라든지 아니면 단백질 위주 조금 더 높게 함량을 높이고 있어요. 그 놓치지 않고 그 선수들에게
All good.
할 수 있는 제가 약간 차이점이 있습니다. 제우스 선수 같은 경우는 국수 종류를 좋아해요. 캐리어 선수는 샐러드류 좋아하고 그리고 한식 좋아하고 오너 선수는 고기
Yeah, enchanters versus engage, like some lanes as well are like
딸기 좋아하고 페이커 선수
yeah, it just depends on like priority, right? There might be a priority. There might be like a Riven versus a Olaf top, and they both have like flash ignite. You know that lane's gonna be like all in level 3, you know? So yeah, it just depends. If there's nowhere else, like there can be like a even more snooze matchup topside, and in that case you play around like the fact that you have a Lulu and that you think that the enemy is going to play aggressively on your Lulu and you play to like counter. So there are some lanes where you have like a pushing, poking bot lane that you should play around because you know you're kind of thinking, well, if I'm in this proximity and the enemy engage support is like playing aggressive, then I can make the most of that by countering and stuff like that. Have I watched the Dante's video on 80 carry? No. And I don't really want to be honest.
적으로 지치지 않게 섭취를 할 수 있게 만든 코너입니다.
You talk about how the game is lost if you don't part the bot as jungle every game, and Grubs and Herald mean nothing. It's all about dragons. A little bit. Honestly, a little bit. I mean, the Grubs and the dragon is true. Yeah, 100%. I don't know about... The thing is, my take is still like you should try and get a kill. You should try and get gold wherever you can.
초콜릿도 들어있고 약간 견과류도 들어있고 뭐 밥 못 먹었을 때
I think I've seen this video, but I don't know why it was posted 8 months ago when it was like, I watched this video like a long time ago. Maybe it was posted on... Maybe it's new actually. Like gold and XP will always be number one, no matter what. No matter like yeah, maybe like maybe 60% of games, right? Bot lane it makes a difference, but still you have to recognize the 40%. That top lane makes the difference. So maybe it's 70-30. I don't know. In that game, right? I got like the game of Kha'Zix I just played. Like I got a bunch of. I mean, I played around bot, but I still was recognizing times when I should kill the earlier.
그거를 왜 그렇게 생각하냐면 1인분은 맛있고 2인분은 맛없다. 이 편견을 없애기 위해서 저 스스로 레시피를 제작하고 기록하고 판단하고 그리고 그 작업을 지금 거의 10여 년 넘게 하고 있어서
Yeah, that's good. It's good to look. It's good to also have that backup, which is just like do Raptor clear. If it looks like the game is just going to be really slow, like yeah, you just play for yourself. You think about you think about doing invades, you think about starting enemy chickens, you think about doing your chickens to like enemy grump, you start to think about that kind of thing just to get yourself fed. Cheese strategy is more applicable at high or lower elo. And if lower elo, what are examples that would work? I mean, there are a lot of basic cheese strategies like Raptor Invade. It's even more applicable in low elo because people don't have good habits and they don't know that it's even possible. I would even say cheese strategies, once you understand them, it's all relative, of course, to your rank and your elo, but like, if you understand the ins and outs better than anyone else on a Raptor Invade, like you can use it a lot. Most concepts are high elo, but you build the fundamentals in low elo for when you get. Yeah, I would say like when you're low elo, you just need to build. You need to build like the groundwork, right? You need to build from the bottom up. You need to build the, like, for example, like the regular tempo and spare tempo is a great example. Like low elo players, they don't know when or what ganks are high or low percentage, right? They're not as good as, because ganking is a whole thing in itself. You need to read body language. You need to know like what all the champions do and how likely it is going to work. You need to be aware of like when people are getting wood. So the spare tempo, regular tempo is like, it's preparing you to then go, okay, now I have a better awareness. But until I have better awareness and I understand these gank things more, then I'm just going to play this consistent way. And yes, you never stop working on fundamentals. It's true. Ever. No one has perfect tempo usage. No one has perfect decision making when it comes around objectives. No one has perfect execution. No one has perfect information uptime at all times. Yeah, I mean, diamond players, even myself, I make mistakes on. Challenger players make mistakes on like where they should gank or not, because it also is relative. You gotta understand as well, like the challenger top lane player versus the challenger jungler. That gank may be, oh wow, I didn't actually know that this guy could have this. I didn't know that this. Even though I know what Ornn does, wow, this guy really like taught me something here, because never mind, he's actually just too OP in this situation or in this dive or something like that. You're still learning all the time. Game has so much to it that you're always learning. What's my second favorite role and why? I like AD carry. I like playing like marksman's, like range damage, because it's so different to what you have in jungle. Like I mean, except for like Kindred and Graves, right? But like, yeah, I like marksman's. I like Ashe, Ezreal. I really like ADC. I like the role of ADC. It's fun to just kind of chill and farm and not have to know. Like, I feel like with ADC, you don't need to know matchups as much as solo lane, so you can kind of just farm and team fight. The spare tempo, regular tempo idea, uptime, downtime. Yeah, I think those things are like forever. Those things are core, right? Those are to the core. Those are something you can always think about, right? If you waste time, like, was it my spare tempo? Was it my regular tempo? Could I have used my time better? When it comes to tempo, loss returns S+ compared to, yeah, competitive stuff moves more also towards like, exactly, like team tempo. Like, are we all gonna overstay here, or are we all gonna base? Like, how can we manage, that resource? How can we manage? Because in competitive, it's a team resource. In SoloQ, you should really only care about your own resource, but you're still playing around your team in uptime, downtime, because you want to be at the right place at the right time, so you can get kills or whatever. But what am I playing this game? Like, what am I? I just have Nidalee mid. I have Yuumi. Very interesting. Kindred looks pretty good here.
목이 많이 사용돼서 그 모드로 많이 사용하고 있습니다. 허리 쪽도 지금 되고 있습니다. 아이고 좋다. 아이고.
Is the niddly gonna be 80 niddly? Because I don't know.
한번 패스가 거의 15분씩 세팅돼 있어서 네 가끔 여기
Never one.
Without the other.
여기 엉덩이를 많이 하는구나. 섹시한 엉덩이 만들려고.
I do not know if it's gonna be AP. This guy picked Corky though. AP damage. It's good.
Did you choose the hangover mode?
Yeah.
What happens if you're not hungover?
Play some music this game. I'm gonna play like a bit more of a psychopath this game, I think.
이제 스프링 LCK가 곧 다가오는데요. 전 세계 4대 리그에서 제일 높은 리그로서 그리고 특식 같은 경우는
Do I use a click? Can I show how it works? Um, what do you mean how it works? You mean like the settings of it, or do you mean just how you play with it? What you mean?
Every life.
Ends with us.
And what is this draft? How to get used to it? I tried in practice still. I mean,
How long will we be together?
you don't have to A-click. I mean, I would recommend it, but you don't have to. I would just say it's just it's just muscle memory, right? You just gotta keep doing it until it becomes muscle memory. And you gotta have a little bit of an uncomfortable period where you're doing it, but ultimately it's gonna lead to, like, you know, your gameplay being better overall. Okay, in this game I'm actually gonna play, like, this is a double enchanter bot lane game, right? So I'm gonna start my red, clear the bot. If there's a gank opportunity top after Raptors, I'll look for it. If not, I'll just clear the bot. I actually like playing around Yuumi when I have Yuumi, especially if I play something like Kindred, because it's a good pairing. And if I'm able to get strong and then Yumi's able to just like play around me, it gives me the best chance of carrying.
Erase from us.
It is AP in Italy with Airy. Very interesting. I mean, right now with like a click, like, actually I don't know how to explain it.
Right.
Kindred tech. Top lane trading. Does not look like a gank right now because Morelli is pushing. Bot lane doesn't look good enough yet. Can't go bot just to burn a flash. It looks like Jarvan started topside. Just because of the ward we had on Raptors, and he wasn't there when I was on Raptors. So we know Jarvan is also clearing to bot. With Yuumi, you don't really want to... Like, I don't want to force this bot gank here. I mostly just want to be around. Maybe I can clear fast enough to one-shot Scuttle. I'm confident in fighting the Jarvan 1v1, but I always have to think about, like, the priors, right? Right now, enemy Victor definitely won't move. Okay, bot lane starts fighting now, which means after blue, I want to smite this and instantly move there. Just because my bot lane is... Just because there's fighting happening, I want to get there as soon as I can. Ping on the way. I know Jarvan is going to be here very, very soon as well. But I'm just going to keep running at them here just to make sure that... Yeah, okay, he's out. Check my screen. Ping the sums. Jarvan just shows bot here. He gets baited. Let's see, Corki's running the wrong way, unfortunately, right now. So I just have to try and help. Oh, actually. He could actually die. Oh, I didn't get the auto off. That's very... very sad. So now I just scuttle. Jarvan should be basing right now and running to the top scuttle, like literally sprinting there. I have smite in 15, so I think I can still do it. I think I can still make it. Okay, this guy's 1 HP. If I can flash auto Q him, I can kill him. And he might be recalling here, he might not expect it. Never mind, he's not in kill range. He has bone plating. I'm just gonna let everyone know that Jarvan can be here. Probably in this bush, yeah. I can try and juke the EQ if he EQs. This is gonna be a good fight for us if they want to fight. Overall though, like I want to go for the scuttle. Did I troll that? Oh, I got it. Not bad to keep going here. Nice, he gets chunked. Can Kai'Sa defend this though? Let's see. I'm trying to look for Kai'Sa here just so I know like... Okay, nice. I get a free kill. Oh my goodness, my range. Ah, he still had flash the entire time. Okay, I'm boosted. I would have been fine trading 1 for 1 there, just because it's good for my tempo and I get a mark, but I misspaced. Just very, 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 very bad. Okay. I thought it was... I actually just... Like, I got ahead of myself. I thought it was free. Okay. Topside camps, clear the bot side. Top lane flash.
Peacefully they go.
Yeah, Kindred's range is deceivingly small, actually, early. Both occasions, actually, I was barely out of range to be like an execution range. I think Jarvan probably... He probably recalled and went straight to his bot side if I had to guess, because, yeah. We're kind of giga outscaled this game. Since I have an Italy versus a Victor. I think Jarvan right now, just from how the enemy bot lane is playing, I think Jarvan's in the lane bush bot. Here I'm skipping camps. And I'll just be patient here, and I'll see what they do. I still think Jarvan is like sitting behind them. But we'll see. I think it's still winning even if Jarvan is there. No, it's not winning. Oh, I thought he was in this bush, not this bush. But this bush is pretty OP to be there.
Those who dread us grant us the most power.
I should have let them actually hit tower first. Okay, what's next? Top scuttle. Let's see what this guy does. He's getting the fruit. Can we cut him off? If I just run down here, maybe he runs up into Aurelio. I would like to just... I actually didn't mean to take that. That's fine. Okay, so Jarvan did Dragon. He's going to recall now and go straight to his top side. I actually don't have enough time to take anything. Mark is pretty big though, yeah. And here as well, I'm gonna stay. Since there's no, like, you know, I may as well try and get some grubs. And if Jarvan comes here, I can just get out. He's not showing bot side right now, which means he definitely recalled. So I get as many as I can. I won't smite until he shows up. But we do know he's bot side. It's like this, and I don't have no smite now, so I'll just leave. And I'll tell him to leave. Because they have Victor here. It's not good to fight. Jarvan is really, really strong now as well. So don't get, you know, don't get mind controlled by your team. They might not know what you know. I know that Jarvan is absolutely Thanos right now, so. I actually have to be careful here as well on Jarvan, on my red. I'm actually going to play this really carefully. Just ward my red and then do Raptors first. Yeah, my bot lane winning is like very important. Oh, this guy's roaming mid. I just ping for this guy. No. Not worth. So now I know Jarvan's just full clearing the bot. I'm actually going to pivot here to try and catch this guy in his rotation to lane. I mean, he's going to run this way. Can we just push and dive? I think we can just push and dive here. Oh, it's watered. I'm going to pretend to back off, but then I'm going to turn around and go and dive. I think it's still doable. Not if he plays like this though. Okay, it's still really worth it. He misses a lot. He played too quick. Jarvan chose bot side. He's going for my bot side camp, so I need to try and run that ASAP. I probably lose blue here at least. Just it is what it is. It is what it is. Mark spawns topside, but I can't afford to just like sack everything for it. I don't have ult for this guy. Try and hit this guy as much as I can just to force him out. Oh, they killed Senna again. Really nice. There's no play for me to do bot. I want to clear my 2 camps here and then just move to topside. Maybe I'll move to mid with this cannon minion if I can get it. I can't. Unlucky. Mid missing. He might be topside. No, okay. Jarvan chooses bot now. Maybe we can dive top again. I don't know how easy it is. Or I just go for Gromp. It's kind of hard to dive here. Jarvan's basing now. He's going to be coming back. If we can kill him between the lanes, it's good. But if not, so I'm just going to hold my Q here. Yeah, he's respecting. My goal here is just to get the Gromp and then leave. So I know Jarvan's coming. Let my team know. Topside camps are spawning again, so I just full clear down now. Triforce 700. So probably after Raptors base. Good time. I think it's fightable. But he has to live. Can't live. Kai'Sa low though. May have a chance to kill. Victor flash forwards. Kai'Sa no E. He has to try and turn and kill me. I just need to get into the bush. He's just going for the wave. I mean, this wave is gonna get lost to the tower, but all good. Time to mute all, everybody. It's always the jungler's fault, right? I mean, I actually did kind of grief early, but it's always the jungler's fault. Okay, yeah, I need to get Tabby this game, so I'll build this. Get ready for Tabbies. Running straight to the strong side here. My camps, there's not really any cycling happen anyway, but... Oh, he was right on drag. Okay. We get outscaled, so this is not the greatest situation to be in, but still gonna just hold my composure. Jarvan is probably sitting behind them again, but I'm down. Yeah, good, good, good. Okay, this is really good. This is really good. Should be able to kill all here. I'm just gonna go for these guys because this guy might be dead as well. Try and ping my Nilly to move. I have ult for you, but he should try and Q backwards, or he'll try and Q to Yumi. Okay, Mark is up as well. Big. Checking tempos here. Sona is completely useless if she comes here, so it's all good. So we can go for more camps. Check the proximity lane. Maybe he can kill mid. He might like try and greed for the next wave or something, but it looks like he backed off. Since he looks like he backed off, I just want to run straight back and try and kill bot lane again. They have Triward pinged, but Sona might just think like, I don't know, she might just run in here. Oh, this guy greeted. Okay, I gotta go back for this guy. He can one-shot the wave so fast. He's gone. Balanced. Let this guy know that he's... can back him up. Victor I know is basing right now, and I beat Jarvan 1v1, so I'm gonna run in. I have 1700 gold, but I'm still gonna run in. I think he's clearing from like top to bot. Since he's not being involved in anything bot side right now, it's safe to kind of assume that. Okay, then we look to dive bot here, since we're in the proximity. Died. Where is Sona? Maybe one shot. Okay. High base here. Not worth going back. Maybe Jarvan's trying to like trade some topside things, but better to go for this here. Okay, Jarvan showed bot side. Didn't go for... This was an epically bad fight. That's like a mega throw. Damn. Nothing to do here. This is just gonna be major just downtime of farming. Okay, Jarvan's going to my blue side. I gotta react to that straight away. Really try and not show here as well. He's on these camps. Victor's on the bottom left of me. Pink ward here somewhere. He's on Grop now. No, he's on Wolves. Or he just got out. Okay, he just took one camp and got out. I guess. This guy's a catch. He's marked as well, which is good. I'm just going to make sure to cut him off. So no matter what, no matter which way this guy runs, like he has to die to me. Mark spawn again here as well. Big. You can see mid is fighting, so I'm kind of getting ready to just run mid. If there is anything. Maybe he can kill the Sona. I have to try and kill the Victor here. It's going to be a disaster. I ran out of fuse. I overforced really hard. Way too forced. That kind of play there is like that's what throws the agency and your ability to carry. Just going for a play like that and overforcing it. I did feel like I had to kill this Victor, which is just the wrong idea. There's little ideas that creep into your mind, like you have a Nidalee mid and they have a Victor and your Nidalee is already expired and she's already useless. It can yeah, it can play on your decision making, right? So I fell victim to it just here. And I also ulted too. So this dragon fight is something that we kind of have to fight. But it's also not a good fight. Because we probably lose. But we have to fight it. And then when you have to fight something, you might have to try and get creative and like try and catch this guy, for example, first. I think Jarvan's on the scuttle right now. So maybe I can catch MF in rotation here. She looks tilted as well, so she might just hit tower. I don't know what I just did. I F keyed and then my flash went the wrong way. Oh my goodness. I'm a mess. Wish I could watch the rest of the game, but I need to sleep. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be. It could be a long one, but appreciate the tune in. I mean, how did I just do what I just did? We still have one more drag until they get soul, I guess.
Can't wait for them to flee.
Oh, I got too creative. Can he live? If he can live, it's maybe fightable if he tries to EQ in again. Yeah. Good bait. Unfortunately, that's it. I really want to try and chase this Jarvan into his jungle here and just pretend like I'm not chasing. But there it was. I'll pretend like I'm backing out again, but I'm just going to go for this again. Victor can rotate to me, but whatever, I'll flip it. Jarvan EQ cooldown's balanced. I'm in Australia. It's like 4 PM here, or 3 PM. Where are these guys running into? Oh, they're all running into bot side. Maybe you can catch Sona here. It seems hard though. We're getting very creative, trying to catch something. I think we're on vision here. Yeah. This is actually winnable. So now it's a 4v4, but I think can Jarvan die? Yeah, I'll kill him. Hopefully. Nice. And maybe slowly chase this guy down, but I mean it is really good if we kill him. We need to dodge the poke though. Oh, they got baited. Wow, they're all just 1 HP. The Victor can just kill me now. The Victor is like Thanos here, so I don't know what we can do. Maybe TP and like I get a heal. Kind of have to do something, like with this lead. Just have to dodge Kai'Sa W's and lasers. I'll ult if need. Okay, good. There's nothing to do here, so it's a good time to just farm actually. I actually have done that before. It's pretty rare, but 1 in 1,000 games. I'll flash and hit my F key at the same time. Here I'm just being greedy because there's nothing up. Like, who was on this? What? I'm doing kind of like a greed round. And so is Victor apparently. If anyone can come top, if Victor goes for this next wave, I think Aurelia should TP. And we should try and kill him. Okay, he's not going for the next wave. Yeah, okay, he didn't. He pinked it though. Someone just took Scuttle. Okay, Dragon 50. Just gonna make sure everyone knows what's up. Do or die moment here for this Dragon. I need to build... Oh, I need to build damage, I think. Like, LDR would be good to kill Jarvan, but I think I need to just go IE, because none of them are building any armor. It's just Jarvan. The way we play this fight is somehow we need to be able to dive, because we lose the poke battle. We have to be able to dive and assassinate people.
Their path is destined.
They can also just run down mid because they have that. I'm gonna try and like sit behind here. Assassin Kindred. We need this guy to... I have to take that poke. Oh, I got hit by this. He can ult me now. Am I dead? And my team also won. Woo! It's winnable. That's what we needed. How did my team win? Did they get distracted by me or what? I tried to flash his W at the end, but he didn't have it. Or he mistimed it. I don't know what happened. Okay, we can't end, so I should just push like a side lane here. Go for tier 2 bot. Yeah, he messed up. He messed up by ulting in. He should have just kept trying to like poke me. How much time do I have? I think I have enough time. No, I don't. I should just base straight away. Baron's up. Gotta assess the tempo here. If I stay here and like Kai'Sa came here, Jarvan came here, can be really bad. I have 12 stacks. I'm actually pretty... I'm actually really strong. And the MF has lost her mind. I'm gonna try and get my team to do Baron here. With every... I ran out of pings. Baron, guys! I've not any more pings, please! What do I do? I just have to wait for them, I guess, to hope they make the right decision. Okay, Jarvan can steal here. He's probably coming in from the left side, if anything, so I'll try and spot him here. Okay, nice. Oh! No! Would have been good if he got on my ult. Maybe he can catch Victor on this mid. Let's see. Right. Gotta be very careful here of Jarvan. I saw. I think Jarvan's bot scuttling, maybe cutting this guy off. He is, yeah. He's dead. Hold up. Oh wow, he smuffed it. Oh, I couldn't do anything anyway. I can try and kill Victor on the next wave though. Okay, he just used his W. I'm gonna check if he goes on this wave first, and then I'll go and look for him here. He might be recalling here. That was wadded. No way he doesn't. Yeah, what are we listening to right now, by the way? Oh, hallelujah. Good. Thank goodness. The remix. Okay. With Baron though, very important, you just push sides. Pushing sideways is the best thing you can possibly do when you have Baron. Or just pushing lanes in general. The AP in Italy is starting to pop off. I would like to base very soon. I think that's our Baron. I don't ever know. Baron's out. We just back off. Get items. Not try and end the game too quick. Dragon 50. Aurelia no TP.
Wolf was sure to follow.
Should immediately just go to the side of the map and try and get control. This is kind of not allowed, to be honest. Wow, this guy hits that. I need to make sure my smite is good here. We should honestly like try and poke them a little bit. Oh, my team's trying to last hit it. I'm trying to stack up my trolled. And that kills me. Oh my goodness. Does my team really not know what I'm trying to do there with my E? Like, no one hit the dragon. I mean, it's my fault still. I'm losing. I lose every smite. Every time I stream, I actually just lose smite. The smite fight. Also, I'm like 10 times stronger than Corki right now, but Yuumi just decides to also play on Corki, which is sad. Is the game over? I think game's over. They don't have Baron, actually. We should be able to defend. No, it's not over. I'm way stronger than this Corki. It'd be great if he would just... And they probably like duo or something, who knows. I didn't create the Kaiser at all either. Typical. Okay, let's see. MF catch. Let's see where she goes. She went backwards this way. Hug this wall. She might be recalling somewhere stupid. Yep. And now we need to get away. We should try and win a 45 right now. Like, literally. I ran out of pings though. Oh, this is so... I need more pings. Can I get more pings? Am I allowed? It's 4v5 right now. Kaiser's bot. Please! Please, team! It's 4v5. Oh, they get the scuttle. It's so big that we get that scuttle. What? Okay, I'm just gonna run in. Please fight. This is literally the best chance we have. Man, it's so slow. MF could die and get back here. But we still won the fight. Wait, it's over. It's actually over. Like, I guess me just running in. I guess me literally just running in to force the fight because we don't have engage wins us the game. The game's over, by the way. We literally won off that. Nice. Jarvan can't do anything here. He can try, but if we just focus structures, it's over instead of focusing Jarvan. Okay, I guess we kill him too. Big. Sometimes you just gotta pull out some magic, I guess. Pick the MF and then just run it down and force the fight. What a game. It was a rough one. Well, it wasn't a rough one, but kind of showed playing from behind, I guess. How do I pick main, bro? Just play whatever you like, you know? Is it very hard to play without engage or front lane when... Yeah, it is. It is really hard. I mean, as you could see, like I found ways to kind of flank as Kindred just because our comp was so bad and their comp was way better at like front to back with Victor and our comp had to like, you know, dive and stuff like that. Our comp was like a dive comp, to be honest. It wasn't really a front to back comp. Like we would just lose if we both just slam into each other from front because Victor will just 1v9. That's what happened in that one fight, actually. It's got to be... Chaos kind of serves us better. That's why they're both 2 fights that we won. It was like chaotic. Yeah, my client is just... It's just breaking. I don't know. Can I queue up or... Nice. Yeah, I kind of... I mean, in this game, I like kind of found the inter, you know? I found the inter. And this guy was the inter that I could abuse. Some Emerald 3. What kind of ranking was this game? I'm versing Shao with socks. Okay, this guy's D3. Does Shaco follow the same jungle fundamentals structured plan? No. I would say you wanna go much more into the understanding how ganks work, understanding how to cheese. These are gonna be things, especially early game, that you wanna follow more as Shaco. You definitely can if you want. I mean, you could full clear as Shaco, like, you know, do a fast clear, stuff like that. You definitely could do it, but I would say that Shaco likes more adaptation and less structure. Champs that like structure are champs that are like level 6 champs. Champs that like farming. Everyone likes farming, but you know what I mean. You want to try and abuse... Every single champion has a strength. Every single champion has a weakness. You're always trying to play to whatever strengths you have as a champion. For example, a Shaco strength is that you don't need to take Flash. You can take a combat summoner like Ignite. So why would you want to take Ignite and full clear? It doesn't really make much sense, right? You'll have more opportunities. It's not that like what you want to do. It's just the fact that you will have more opportunities to make plays when you have Ignite. Guys, when you guys are asking about champions, like worth to learn, play Viego. Like I understand that you guys are, you know, if you're not sure what to play, but genuinely just play whatever you like playing. If you find it fun and it's in like, it doesn't have like a 40% win rate, you can play it. Worth to learn, play Viego. If you like it, yeah. If you don't like it, no. Obviously, if your goal is to climb, you know, you can just, I mean, you shouldn't look into win rates too much either, but like you can just, okay, what's the flavor of the month? You know, the flavor of the month right now for jungle is like just bruises, Zinzao, like this kind of thing. If you like to be, you know, if you like Nidalee and you're dedicated to putting time into Nidalee, then play Nidalee. Figure out how to you know, look up every Nidalee VOD that you can and look how it plays and try and copy it. All right, this next game is gonna be my last game. Getting a little drowsy. It's already been, yeah, it's been like 3 hours. After one more game, it's gonna be like three and a half, 4 hours. I don't know. I just can't really sit through these queue times. If I played any other server, which I am looking to do in future, I would play many more games. But I think the queue times like just exhaust me. To be honest, it's like there's too much time between games. I'm getting kind of hungry as well. This is Urs. I live in Australia. Showing the desktop background? Are you talking about the one for stream? Are you talking about this one? Nice. Fast queue time. It is cute. Let's find something to watch. Hmm. Nearly needs a rework? Nah, if they reworked Nearly, I'd be pretty sad. If they rework any champions just because the skill ceiling is I understand like for a majority of players, right? It's probably, you know, she's just like one of those champs that's too hard for newer players and too OP in higher elos. It's very hard to balance her. My client is it's doing some things to me right now which I do not like. I feel like playing a Trundle game, but I just really don't want to blind pick it. Is it such a crime, I guess? Just to... Okay, that's mid. Like I said, every champion has its strengths and weaknesses. Like, you're not supposed to be able to have an insane early game and an insane late game. Like, champions that do that are just always... They're just OP. Champions that have that are OP. If you think about any champion that has that, they're just OP. Panagiotis, it's very, very situational. I can't really answer the question just from you know, like if you do 3 red side camps, gank bot, and you get a kill, and then he invades the other side, he shouldn't get all your camps. He should get blue. So do you think 1 kill for blue buff is worth trade? Yeah, it is. A kill for blue buff is worth it. Favorite champ to play right now? Don't know, actually. I like Nidalee. I do like Nidalee. Not a fantastic Trundle game, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. All right, let's do some trolling. Time to troll. I believe anyone. I do actually. I mean, yeah, it's too demanding on time. I think it's too demanding on time to learn for what it's worth. Lilia 20 times knock 8 hex 6. Yeah, I did. I know that. I know I played Zara like not much at all. I should have played her more in high elo, to be honest, because that's where she, I think, becomes a bit better. But I wasn't thinking honestly too much about it, which I should have. I should have been thinking about like how much I'm playing each champ. All right. What are we doing in this game? The Trundle right now is kind of popular, I think. He has an insane win rate. I believe that just because he's a just strong overall champion. He is really, really good into tanks, especially. And he's OP early. So Trundle is you know, he's a signature jungler. He has a strong early game. He has a decent gank. His clear is decent. He's good at taking objectives. He's good at team fighting. One thing that you really need to know how to do on Trundle is just knowing when you shouldn't like dive too deep. So for example, this game, my pillar is really OP, right? My pillar is actually really OP this game. And so what I'm going to be looking to do is just like pillar into like cage. You know? Pillar into cage.
The trolls are going to war.
That's a really OP combo. In terms of early game, this is a lane where both supports are playing
Minions have spawned.
there's two damage supports, right? So it's going to be volatile. That's what we're thinking. So we're just going to clear the bot. We're going to have updating ourselves on each lane, and if we are going to go for any level 3 ganks, but mostly playing around the bot lane volatility. And yeah. No information. Oh, I'm versing SoloQ jungle. What? I didn't even realize. That's not good. I would prefer to not verse SoloQ jungle. But anyway. Who knows? Maybe it's the Trundle counter. So I'm going to treat SoloQ jungle just like any other mage. I can get this guy to ward this. I can actually invade SoloQ's blue side. So I'm kind of expecting this guy to start Raptors on SoloQ. I don't really know what else you can do. Enemy top can move to me in this case. But enemy top looks like actually a good gank here. Because he's not going to be able to crash this wave right here, this is a really, really good gank. So here, look, I'm pivoting from the full clear. And we're looking to gank this guy. Because this is a really easy gank. Take pillar level 3. Tell this guy to keep trading. Keep updating ourselves on what's happening. He's going to go Q forwards here. Perfect. Don't use any abilities until I have to, except for W. So we're going to W in. He has to just all in now. I want to make sure I also get the kill. And then instantly I'm going to recall in the bush. Instantly recall in the bush. And run straight to the bot side. Buy double longsword. Switch to sweeper. Use W and let's go. SoloQ is ganking. She's done 12 CS. Okay, interesting. This guy might die at the tower here. He did. Can I kill him though? Let's see. I don't think I'll be able to, but there's a chance. If I get a really good pillar here, there's a chance I can kill him. Which I did get a really good pillar. He can't kill me here. He's toast. Just have to make sure I kite ahead of him. Wait, what? There's a battle of the walls. I'm just gonna flash. A battle of the Okay, so what did SoloQ do? She has 12 CS. I actually am not too sure exactly what she did. Use the pillar to pull things towards you as you clear. Check bot lane state. It looks... So right now, right, regular tempo and spare tempo, my topside camps are starting to spawn here, but I think it's better if I just stay on the map. Not care too much about tempo here, because there are things that I'm going to be able to do, potentially. Okay, SoloQ shows top here. Immediately I need to go and check what I can take. In this case, it's a Raptors. I'm not sure where the Sivir is. She hasn't showed for a very long time. Here I'm looking at this wave to see if I can sneak past it to get to her Krugs. That's an easy way you can make sure to not get seen here, because it's really bad to get seen here. And then here I'm thinking about two options. Either gank bot, right? Either gank bot or reset. And depending on how their bot lane plays and how my support plays as well here, I think we can just 2v2 this. I think we should go for it. I'm level 5. I don't need Karma here yet, so I'm going to just ping it. I'm going to go for the easier target. It actually could be the Sivir here that I go for. I'm going to block the stun here. Make sure I just kite. And I think that is it, unfortunately. Oh, actually, Karma is here now. Okay, big. Walk up Q. I'm just going to all in here. Try. I think it's really bad if I let Vayne die there and she misses all that CS. So even if I trade 1 for 1 there, I think it's okay. As long as Vayne lives so she can farm this. Overall pretty, yeah, a great early game. We're just going to run out of base here. We're building Triforce first. Now we're going to clear the weak side to the strong side. I think Soraka may have taken my Krugs, but we'll see. It's worth still to check this. At least I know that, like, worst case, that I can just go to Raptors afterwards. Yeah. Krugs gone.
An ally has been slain.
So my red is spawning in 36 seconds, which is a while. Which means I'll just CS mid here on this occasion. Don't really like covering lanes in general, but I just have some time here to... I can feel that time. Even here, it's kind of bad to cover it. Kind of not worth it, as you can see. Check ball lane HP. They're both really low. Maybe can clean up, or I'm going to start Dragon here. I'd rather go for kills, though. Sivir, no flash. Sivir, no flash. Just make sure to cut her off. Make sure to backping this guy. Let him know I have him. He might try and run into tower here until I show. And then when I show, I can kill. I'm actually going to go for the Soraka here. First. Kite this guy's autos a little bit. I'm just going to press Q here straight away. Now, should we Dragon here or should we base? Well, I mean, I do have Triforce, but... thing about Trundle, and I have 2 smites as well, is that this Dragon is good. Ooh. I'm going to try and just pillar this and then use this to help this guy heal. I mean, they can try and kill him, but I'm interested in getting Dragon and then leaving. Okay, I'm trolling. I'm literally trolling. Okay, we got Drag. I couldn't process for a second that they had Xerath, and I couldn't process the fact that I could die. So even still, I think the Dragon was a fine idea, but you can still see, like, when death time is so low, it's, yeah, it can be a bit of a disaster. Let's see what this top lane does. I think this is an opportunity here to kill. So I'll take red first, and I'll give this guy a chance to tell me what he's going to do. If he tries to go for platings, I'll kill him, which looks like right now he is, just from the minimap. Alright, I'm gonna give him the chance to, like, make up his mind what he wants to do. Sweep here. Not use any abilities until I have to here. So I won't use anything until I have to. All I'll do is I'll just use W's, Q's. Hit him down. Now I just want to go for an objective. Rather than go to my camps here, I want to try and get grubs. And then as we're doing grubs here, we're just thinking about what we're going to do next. Which for me here is going to just be... I want to make sure I go back onto the bot side as soon as I can, but I don't think... If this was like I'm scared of my bot side, like losing my bot side camps, I'll run straight to my bot side here, but in this case, I'm just going to go Raptors into bot side. I won't go for Krugs though. I'll just consider like the Krugs as... And the main reason for this I'm skipping Krugs is just because, you know, I wanna be back to bot side. So he's gonna base now. So then that means I'll just keep doing camps. Okay. Top lane is, as soon as I see that aggression happening, I just change my mind straight away. I know he's being aggressive here. His body language is showing that he's... If I can make it before he kills his wave, it's a good gank. Okay, Soraka shows up. Cue him for the slow. I'm gonna get ready to ult this guy. And just keep fighting. I think Veigar might be able to clean up, but we just take the flash. I'm just going to let my Veigar do whatever he wants to, and I'll just straight away base. So basing in these bushes like this is super good. Super good, then just run straight back to bot side. Is there like a team map build I can do? Because I want to go like... I don't want to go like tank Trundle. I want to do like... I'm going to be a carry. I'll go like Tiamat. I'll just go like Hydra, I guess. Titanic Hydra? Titanic Hydra seems pretty good. I'm going to go Titanic. The 7-8 minute tempt us all? Exactly. So my Vega has TP in 5 seconds. He's gonna TP mid. This guy's gonna try and play for plates here, I'm gonna guess. Even though his wave just died. So I'm actually gonna gank mid here. He might even run into me here, and I'm gonna spam ping. I'm not gonna use anything until I have to. Now pillar. Okay, I should not have pillared there. Okay, no flash now. He stuns. Okay, really bad. Really, really bad that I used pillar there. That's why you should not use pillar. Wait for him to flash, then pillar. Miscalculation, but it's okay. That's why. That's why you need to wait. So I got punished for it just now. I can't dive this guy. SoloQ is topside. Yeah, I know it is Triforce into Deadman's, but I'm gonna play like a super carry. Can this guy die to the ult? Okay, that was not worth it. Don't really want them to know I'm here, but I don't really think there's anything for us here. I just keep farming.
An ally has been slain. An enemy
Scuttle's
has
gone.
been slain.
Okay, mid no flash. If he pushes mid here, we'll kill. Check the body language. He's low, so he probably won't. Not gonna defend body though. Just let the one wave die. Oh wow, he actually did go mid. Now on the next wave. Now on this wave right here that's coming in, I'm gonna gank him. The pillar into this is like pretty much guaranteed. If this guy just waits for my pillar, it's guaranteed. He ran the right way though, actually. And I didn't pillar on the... I'm still getting... See? Even... even I'm not sure how guaranteed something is. He ran the right way actually though. The Nivea played good. Yeah, I want to play with this dragon still though. I'm just going to do raptors into... get there. Now this second drag is really easy to kill. Because it's second drag. And we can fight this. I do believe we can fight this. W for the move speed. Pillow. Lock him off. What a sad death. And this one might be... And they're bowling dead as well. I mean, this is just a troll game, but whatever. This is just a demented game. I think I'll still go Tabby, and then I'll just build like Spirit Visage. I want to look to take camps here as well, unless they're gone. Like, what is this SoloQ build, by the way? I'm literally just versing someone who's trolling. Let's see what this SoloQ does off bot wave. He might try and play for tower. And there he is. So I think a lot of jungling, especially in this game, is like, it's like, you know, you're trying to read people's body language and what they want to do and what, you know, whether they're trolling or not. Now I'll just base. Get my Titanic. Again, I'm reading this guy's body language. Will this Ambessa push top or will he base? Will she base? Looks like base, so I'll just go farm.
Rampage.
Some fighting happening mid. So you'll see me like farm less on Trundle just because, you know, you want to kind of get the game. You want to use when you're strong to get the game snowballing as much as you can. So this is why I'm doing this here, so I can just get towers. Whereas I think on Lilia I would just be looking for camps. I'd be looking for enemy camps. You also do the objective way faster than a Lilia would. What jungle does this Soraka have up here? I'm not sure. Could just be a downtime, clear my camps angle. Maybe Anivia goes to the top wave. If he does, I'll try and get ready to go there. Which he is, as you can see right now. So now I'll just run straight here. This guy should die as long as I cut him off. Maybe he tries to TP out. Let's see. I trolled. How slow is he? Not slow enough. My pillow was really bad. Again. This pillow was good though. This guy's fast though. Okay, we should just push. Push? Maybe look for camps. I'm gonna respect this guy a little bit. I don't really want to give them a chance here until we have to. If Veigar comes across, we can. Thinking about how I want to use Rift here. It's still uptime here, so I want to look for enemy jungle instead of my own jungle. So we'll just look for his bot side. Fighting happening, we're in proximity, so we just run there. We'll dodge the stun, try and get a good pillar. Oh, they didn't die, my pillar was not good. Here I'm kind of useless. Although, I think I can Rift and then... I think once the Rift kills the tower here, we can just kill them all. I'll just use it for the tower. No, that was my Rift. I wanted to Rift topside. I wanted to Rift top tier 2. I think I might be ending the game here. Yeah, this is an Emerald game, but it's one of the more interesting ones where I'm resting Soraka jungle. Yeah, we can't end. Civ is about to pentakill us. As long as we... I can pill this guy in a sec. We can kill. Or maybe not. We should try and exit the drag. Or maybe I can go for tier 2 bot here. Let's see. Nah, tier 2 is not possible. Get the wave and then back. I missed kind of like the train for this, so for the basing, so I'll just stay on the map now with 2k gold, it's fine. We should try and play on the next bot tier 2 or bot wave or Otacon. Even look for this guy. Someone should push the wave. Possible to kill. Is my ult is OP? Nothing to do. We ping something, we take this, and then we go back and pillar someone who's trying to defend bot. I missed the bus, I missed the train. Could I do this? Could I do this if I was in base right now? No, I couldn't. interrupted him. Boom! Look at the burst coming out. Can we get him? Oh, the inhib spawned. Oh wait, there's still a tower left. What? Oh, the Nexus was open. Wait, it was. Wait, what? Did the tower respawn? Whatever. I don't know. Who knows anymore about this strange game. This guy's name is Dr. Mundo IRL. I wish I could have versed just like a normal jungler in this game, because then I could have actually, you know, could have been like an actual video. But, or an actual good game, but yeah. Anyway, everybody, I think I shall be back tomorrow for a watching of T1 versus Genji. Anyway, appreciate everyone for coming. I will be looking to do more of a stream schedule in the future, just so we can get the streamer thing going. Anyway, peace.